So guys, we're live, guys. We're live, guys. Spain versus Croatia. If Alvaro Morata miss a free post, guys, I'm gonna get pissed off. You better don't miss the free post. Alvaro, if the boy and Papa will miss the free post, you better don't do it. So I double dare Morata to miss the free post. So join us, guys. Let's go. How you doing?
What's up, man?
This is how we do in Africa. If you want to beg somebody, you remember this stuff in Africa.
It's like, oh man.
We usually do it like this.
Yeah.
It is. I forgot how they should do it. Like this or like something like that.
No, it's all like all those old women.
Yeah, we do woman stuff. Yeah, sweet grammar people and everything. Ah,
Who you got winning?
yeah. Is Morata starting?
Of course.
Ah, I think I'm gonna start with Croatia a little bit.
He's Louis Enrique boy, That's Louis Enrique boy.
Loyalty will not kill somebody. The same thing with Jurgen Klopp. This loyalty almost killed him this past season. Keep trusting players up and down. Keep trusting them up and down. Every manager does it when they have the favorite. It's very difficult for them to change. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah,
I can't see.
I'm not so sure about the lineup though. Not even just the lineup, but the personnel. Like those guys playing, I'm not too sure.
Hmm.
Like Arabia, he hasn't played too well for. I think he plays for PSG, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Vidal, Modric, Bondovic, Kovacic, Rebic, Petrovic, Vlasic.
So Eric Garcia too for Man City. He didn't play like that much game. Oh,
Only God who knows. We'll see how it's good.
yeah. Busquets.
Sergio Busquets.
He's also retiring after the Euros. So
Is it time after the
yeah.
Gaia, Laporte, Enrique, Aspiqueta, Pedri, Koke, Busquets. Oh my God. Sarabia, Morata, Ferran Torres. Oh, Omar, Fabian Ruiz, Rodri, Alcantara, Gerard Moreno, Llorente, Pau Torres, Diego Llorente, Sanchez, and David De Gea.
Oh no, not that my Traore even on the bench.
No. Oh, Fraser, bro, how you doing, brother? We got. Let's move. Let's move.
So Hazard is out of the Euro, like this.
I told H yesterday he was listening to love. I said I saw what Thibaut Courtois said after the match. He's out of the competition. He was like, where that's my and I said I saw my sauce on ketchup.
No, this you get you get yourself on coal. So I was like,
So he's not gonna play for Madrid. Wow. It's bad, man.
it
They should
depends
be back for the season though.
on injury, like
He should be back before the season finish though. Before the season starts.
hopefully, like I don't know if it's hamstring or what, but
Yeah, his hamstring injury, his hamstring.
yeah, hamstring doesn't take that long.
Wow.
But we have
Within I think 6 weeks, max 8 weeks.
yeah, that should be like a month. So
Mm-hmm.
more than a month. If they have Kevin De Bruyne back, they still have a chance against Italy.
They have a time, but I don't know how Kevin is like his injury because he's been having that same injury in the Manchester City. This is the reason Manchester wants to go for Jack Grealish because of the injury problem with him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the reason I want to go for Grealish because they know at any time KDB could just. So they don't want to take that risk.
Yeah. But there are players that can step up though, like Gondwan did for them. So
I know, but for 38 matches, it's gonna be difficult.
especially like with all other clubs buying players,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like trust on him only.
Oh, both KDB and Hazard are out. Oh my God, it's over.
But who
KDB and Hazard are out.
is this like a new news?
Both of them are out. If both KDB and Hazard are out for the Italy match, they
That's
shouldn't even turn up.
yeah, that's a blow for them.
They should not turn up. They should not even turn up.
They still got Lukaku though, but
Lukaku can't do everything. He needs help. I'm waiting for tomorrow's match, England versus Germany. I cannot wait.
for your English agenda.
I have so many of them. So many. It's plenty. So plenty. I have so many. I have so many English agendas.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see them win, even though like Blue Eyes was saying they're gonna trim roll them. He said that for Belgium versus Portugal too.
Wow.
I you never know.
You see.
I already said yesterday. I said Belgium will win, but
Yeah.
that was even before yesterday. So I just know that something will happen. They won't play too well, but they will.
But the way Portugal played the second half, I wish they could play like that in the first half. That would be more interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
The way they played, they were like going all out. I was like, but Belgium is Portugal's possession. They are possessing Belgium. Look at playing with more flair,
Yeah,
more attacking. Why are you not playing like this in the first half? What's going on with you guys?
but there are chances, though. But the Jota or whatever his name is,
Please don't mention that in the play. Just don't mention his name, please.
I see why you were mad in like all of this stream. Yesterday, I was able to see him fully. Like I wasn't
No,
focusing on him like all this game. And yesterday, I
no.
was able to see.
Don't mention his name. That idiot literally missed. Ronaldo set him up in the first half. He missed it.
Yeah,
He set him up also in the second half. You and goalkeeper, he missed it.
but credit to Courtois though. He did.
I know, but look at that miss Ronaldo gave him. Those two chances. If he had scored those two chances, Belgium will not even come. They won't even come back. Two
It's
assists. He
kind
missed those two assists.
it's kind of funny. Like Roy Keane didn't go on all of this player. Bruno that didn't play well.
Yeah, Eric. I saw Lukaku news and I also saw Alan news too. I saw both of them news. I saw the two of them news. Just seems to start what second they want to go all out for.
I'll be coming in back and forth because I'm at work.
So what?
I'll be coming in back and forth because I'm at work.
No worries. Make that money, brother. Make that money.
Why was Roy Keane going on Yao Felix? Like the guy was playing through injury.
I know.
No, that's a Roy Keane. Roy Keane.
Roy Keane is something else, man. I don't want to abuse Roy Keane because he plays for United, but
You can't pay Roy Keane, man. Roy Keane always just goes in on everybody. Yeah, he always has to, because he's on the broadcast desk now. He just wants to, just be, saying, making a name.
I mean, at least know the fact. Like this guy has some injury. He hasn't played one game yet, and it's going on him.
And he even played very well yesterday.
He tried.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, like
I mean, not everyone is gonna be a Ronaldo or Messi. Like when they get back from injury, they're ready to play. Like, and the guy's still young, so I don't know what was like.
At the end of the day, man, I think Portugal, they tried, but sometimes the ball just doesn't go in. I mean, they tried.
They hit the post, yes. The goalkeeper saved the first Ronaldo's free kick. So what does want them to do? Nothing.
I think they did all they could. They did what they could. They just didn't go. The ball just didn't go. They hit the post too.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes luck. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes football requires luck. Sometimes if you don't have that luck, sometimes it may not work for you the way you want it to work.
And the best team don't always win. I mean,
it happens because like I told KG, the PSG fan and Man City fans, you're signing all this player. See, superstar will not win the Champions League. It's all about playing as a team, togetherness, and build the chemistry. Imagine you guys buy those players and you get a juicy and you flop. What will you say? Are you gonna say Pochettino is bad? No. Your recruitment has been good, but because you guys are playing with so many superstars, no chemistry, no togetherness, How do you expect to win?
Man City right now just remind me of Real Madrid Galactico, like kind of, but like just
Buy so many players, right?
yeah, they were like super. I mean, you know them, of course, you know the Galacticos, but
I know.
really achieve a lot like that. So,
I know.
but they were able to win the Champions League regardless, though. So
Yes, exactly. But do Man City have the desire and how to win it? I'm not sure. We have to wait and see. It's a waiting game.
Let's see, man. It's a team game. It's a team game.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the end of the day, man. Like at Portugal, I think they tried, man. At the end of the day, it just doesn't go in.
yeah, they did the best. Like they were the better team, but just
because I saw they had 29 shots yesterday. I mean, they tried. It just didn't go in.
What they expect them to do? They can't keep themselves now. They can't keep themselves. They're not whatever they want to do about it. So.
Yeah, because you saw even Cristiano. He said he was talking to Courtois after the game. He said he was telling them they got lucky because the ball.
Oh, you told Courtois.
He said Belgium was lucky. He was talking to Courtois. He was joking with him, but he said you guys got lucky. And the ball just didn't go in today. Happens, man. Like football, sometimes it comes down to luck. Sometimes you can play everything and you don't score. Because we've seen many games like that where teams have played everything, they can't score a goal, and one team has one counter attack and they score.
Not only was the ball not going in, but like Courtois was making some great save in that match.
And this is the problem. These saves are just into him. They are not like a world class league. That's where the problem is.
Yeah, because I don't even think everybody keeps blaming. I don't even think it was Santos because I don't think Santos really got his tactics wrong. Because Portugal played better and I played Belgium. Other than that goal Belgium scored, Belgium didn't create anything. So I can't really blame him and say it's his fault that Portugal lost. I think it was just they just lost. They were just unlucky. Because I think Portugal played well.
Yeah, they had more chance and like even their expected goal. If you look at the stat, like it's different to like it's really higher than
Belgium. Yeah. Like I don't think a lot of people keep saying it's Santos. I don't even think it's Santos' fault, honestly. Because I think that's one of those games like there's
good defensive game from Belgium, and they have to have like a moment of brilliance from the Tug, So
yeah, like because as a manager, I don't really know what more Santos could have done. Like because there really wasn't more he could have done. Sometimes you just don't win games. But everybody likes to react. Everybody's like sack this guy, sack that guy. You know what I mean? Like. Sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes it's not about a manager. Sometimes it just comes down to luck and individual brilliance, like that game. Like,
yeah, I know you can say, "Oh, he could have done something differently." Definitely, but they gave their all in that match yesterday. So
yeah, Portugal did everything they could. They played that. They did everything they could. Yeah, I mean, you can say they should have tested.
Yeah, the intensity was low though in the first half, but they showed it more in the second half.
Yeah, but the thing was though, you can say that, but
the goal Belgium score was luck for me.
Yeah, but you could say
that's no luck. That was just a moment of brilliance.
Like
that was a moment
pure individual for me though.
That's a lot. You won't call that a lot.
Yeah, you can say showing testing in the first half, but the thing is like Belgium's strength is their counter attack. So they go all out from the first minutes and they start showing intensity now. What if now they're down, instead of being down 1-0, they're down 2-0? You know what I mean? Like, I think you got to tactics right because Belgium didn't create anything and Portugal created a bunch of chances. So I don't really know what more he could have done because you could say the intensity, but I mean, Portugal had 29 shots on goal, in the match. 29 shots in the match. I mean, that's a lot of shots. Like, even in the first half, they missed. Jota missed the open goal.
That forward idiot, that Liverpool idiot, right? That Liverpool rejects.
And then Cristiano played a good free kick.
Diego Jota missed 2 chances, one in the first half, one in the second half.
The second one though, I can't really because he was between 2 defenders. So that one.
But out of the first one,
he should have took his time. He rushed it. He just blasted.
But they call him a clinical finisher in Liverpool. But that's not a clinical finisher for me though. Yeah. That's like Alvaro Morata-esque finisher for me. That look like that.
Yeah, Morata, yeah. Well, Morata, I mean, at the end of the day, though, man, like I said, Belgium.
Yeah.
Belgium won.
Because the swerve on it, man, it was like That is the real Hazard. The fake Hazard already is in hospital now.
It was a beautiful goal, man. It was a beautiful goal.
Yeah.
A beautiful
The
goal.
fake one is in hospital. The real one just scored yesterday.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't really think, man, Portugal, like, they did what they could at the end of the day. They just didn't go in. Even they hit the post.
You know the funny part? The next Euro, Ronaldo will be 39 years of age. Will he be able to play it? I'm not sure.
Nah, he's not. I think this is the last one. That's why. I think that's why.
Because he said it after his birthday last year that the 2018 and 2022 World Cup is going to be his final international bow.
Yeah, I think this is the last Euro because you could tell he was.
The next year is going to be. I think next year he will give all his heart. I believe. I think so.
I think even this one he did his best. He tried.
Yeah, he did his best. He said he did.
Everything he could.
I think next year he will give his best next year though for me because it's gonna be his last, so he won't come out fighting and winning.
Because when people slander Cristiano, man, they also have to remember this guy's 36 years old. Also, he's trying. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, they understand he's not going to be able to be doing the things he used to do because he's getting old. You know what I mean? He's not.
He is.
Like,
do you know how ridiculous people were sounding yesterday, man? They love
so much ridiculous. So much.
They love running away with this narrative, man. They don't add.
You know what's gonna funny? Argentina play next this Friday. Their Copa America round of 16. If they lose to Venezuela, that will be so. Oh my God! See that the way they are bashing Ronaldo. This one will be very difficult to do.
This is a knockout stage now for Copa.
Yeah, knockout stage. Yeah. They'll play Venezuela. And I'm gonna do a watch along for that. I will do the watch along for it. So I'll be able to slander Messi very well.
No, I'm not gonna slander Messi.
I will slander Messi because of that. Those idiot fans calling themselves Messi fanboy. Start giving Messi an excuse. He has a break team. He has a break manager, break goalkeeper. You kidding me, right?
We have to be honest here. This Portugal team, Cristiano pretty much carried it at 36 years old. They came third. They came third in the group, man. They weren't doing nothing.
Yeah, the team just doesn't. You can tell the team doesn't have chemistry. I think in the World Cup they'll be better when they have more.
Yeah,
playing with each other.
That's what I think. I always said this before the tournament. I think these guys flop in round 16, but come back in the World Cup. They'll have chemistry.
Yeah, they'll be
better. You see, Bruno Fernandes, he got more heat than Cristiano yesterday. Bruno Fernandes got more heat. He'll come back.
You know why? Because of what he has produced for Manchester United, so he will get more heat.
Yeah, he'll be better. He'll be better.
João Felix got some as well. All of them.
Why did João Felix get chemistry though? Why did he get heat though?
He got flamed by Roy Keane.
Man, Roy Keane, man, that dude's always He's always talking. Roy Keane is always talking.
Even people online were saying that Mason Mount's better than. I've seen. I saw it all last night, man. They everyone hates Portugal. Like they're the number one team.
Everybody hates Portugal. They're because of Cristiano. They don't like Cristiano.
Yeah,
so they hate Portugal.
No, but people were saying. I remember I saw someone say that they hate Portugal, but I saw a load of people saying, "Oh, it's not because of Cristiano, because of Bruno."
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of players. They hate Bruno, they hate Cristiano, they hate Pepe.
Remember especially Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans didn't like the fact that Fernandes was trying to injure Hazard. I don't care about that guy anymore, man.
Oh, Hazard?
I like him, yeah, but I don't care about if you win something, you win something. But I don't care.
Man, on the ball yesterday, Hazard was the best player. Technically, on his feet, he was creating everything offensively in the counter attack. I'm talking about Eden, the Garden of Eden, not his little brother. What club does his little brother play for?
Gladbach, or is it
Borussia Dortmund? No, Dortmund. BVB. Yeah, BVB.
He scored a nice goal, but it was like a fluke, man. Like the goalkeeper for Portugal wasn't expecting it. It was like
he saved it.
It might have been.
But the swerve on that shot.
That's like a FIFA goal, man. That's a goal I score on career mode.
That's a great goal, man.
Finesse shot, upper right corner.
Yeah, because when everybody was hyping this Portugal, people have to remember that this Portugal team, like Ralph said, they don't have chemistry like that. This is their first time.
No chemistry, nothing. Just individual.
How did Koke miss that? How did he miss? Oh.
I would say it's the manager's fault because there's so much offensive power there and talented players there. They should have just gone for the jugular.
Yeah, but you still need even with all that. You still
why
need
are they still relying on Cristiano? Why can't they just build around him and feed the ball into him? Why does he have to do his step overs and stuff.
You know the funny part. You know the funny part. When Messi plays on Friday and he loses to Venezuela, he said what he loses to Venezuela. They'll say that they'll give you know what's the excuse they will give you. Messi has a crap defense. He doesn't have a good defense. Their manager is not a world class manager. So Messi is kind of carrying so many loads. Like he's creating chances, they're missing chances.
Abdullah, they're not losing to Venezuela. Come on, not Venezuela.
Chimere, football is. I've seen so many stuff happen in football. We're gonna be here watching it. I'm gonna be here watching the Copa America. I want you to watch along together. We'll see. We'll have to wait, and everybody will. Everybody have an eye. We'll see.
Abdullah, they're not playing Venezuela.
Who are they playing?
It's not. I don't know yet because Venezuela was knocked out of the group yesterday.
Oh, who are they playing?
They're playing Bolivia today, I don't think the knockout has started yet.
No, it hasn't started yet.
No, they haven't made the draw yet. I mean,
they haven't done the draw yet. I want them to play. I want them to play like
they're gonna play somebody.
Play Brazil.
They're gonna play somebody because I think they're top in their group, so they'll play somebody easy.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like this Portugal team, bro. Even it doesn't matter how good your team is, bro. You need chemistry. These players have to be playing with each other for a long time.
Yesterday was I do think people realize it might be his last tournament because
Ronaldo said it after 36th birthday that the World Cup is gonna be his last tournament. Tournament.
But it could be his last because what if he gets injured before the World Cup?
That's true.
That's true. But I think he will keep himself fit for the World Cup. They will do that.
He'll try
just to play in the World Cup.
You don't know that he could get injured.
See, I think he will keep himself fit, but because he knows in his mind that is my last World Cup. That is it. No, nothing more for me. He knows.
That's where João Felix has to turn up for me. If he doesn't, man, he's a flop for me. Because he didn't turn up in this.
If he keep playing for Atletico, it's gonna be a problem. Because Atletico play terrorism football. So
I mean,
how is he gonna turn up like when he played only like 16 minutes yesterday or how many?
No, Atletico play terrorism football. How do you expect him to turn up in a terrorism football?
I'm saying like Portugal. I mean, Felix only played like 30 minutes the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are people calling him flop? Like, he only played
he didn't have a good a crack at. He couldn't get into the swing of the game.
But that was his first. That was only 30 minutes the whole tournament. Like,
his first game back in ages.
Yeah, like, he came back from injury, like, and he played yesterday. So.
Yeah, like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like this team doesn't have chemistry. You could tell they don't have chemistry like that when they play. They don't know each other.
I'm waiting to see. Okay. When are they gonna make the Copa America do? When are they gonna make the Copa America do? When?
After today's match.
How did Morata miss that?
I'm not talking. See, please don't mention that idiot, please.
No, but in the World Cup though, Portugal will be better.
Oh my God, this guy's so.
I don't lie. Don't worry. In the World Cup in the next year, Portugal will be better. Don't worry.
They'll be better though. But I see if Ronaldo retire, I will miss him so much because he's been my childhood since I was like a little bit of kid.
I like Ronaldo. I've always liked him as a child. So I don't think people I think people will realize after he retires that was his last tournament.
Oh, good! Oh shit!
What?
It's a handball.
Oh no, Morata.
That's an handball. It depends on the referee.
I don't think they'll give it, but it hit his hand.
He had his hands stuck to his.
Yeah.
Who scored?
Oh, Croatia scored. That ain't goal. No.
Who scored?
No.
That's not a handball, man. It was a natural movement.
Look.
No, like it's not like a penalty or anything, but like it hit his hand.
No.
Who scored?
The keeper missed? How? Spain.
Oh wow! Oh my days! Oh.
I'm good. Yeah.
Wow! Oh, I was not expecting that.
Oh my gosh!
I can't believe that.
Oh my gosh!
See, they should have taken Kepa.
Oh my God! What is this?
No, but why isn't the head?
What was Unitimo doing? Just standing.
Why isn't the head number
what
one?
What is this? What square?
What is this?
What?
He was
You
trying.
can't blame the midfielder for passing it, trying to play out from the back.
This guy's
No,
not good
that
on
was
his
the
feet.
keeper. That's all on
That's
the
the
This guy's
keeper.
not
keeper's
good on
fault.
his feet. Why is he being? It's not good on his feet. Why?
No, why isn't the head the keeper?
A Spanish goalkeeper that's not good with his feet. Is that even a thing?
What is this? Chineke.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's just it's just a pass, simple
Oh
pass. All
my
the
God
goalkeepers
in
for that.
heaven.
You can't blame the midfielder for that, Abdullah.
it's on the keeper, man.
No, that's on the keeper for sure.
Oh.
Speaking of the keeper, who is that?
Oh my God in heaven. What is that?
I don't know,
What?
but whoever it is, it's not the hair. So
Oh my days.
It's not
Yeah,
De
wait,
Gea,
why
it's not
isn't De
Garcia.
Gea starting?
I'm saying, why isn't the hair starting?
Is there a reason for that, or is it just
Politics,
Agenda.
probably.
No, he just doesn't prefer the hair.
Guys,
agenda?
Croatia is leading, guys. Croatia is leading.
Well, he's
Yeah, the hair. He just doesn't prefer the hair as a keeper.
Oh my God in heaven.
And he has been benched by Anderson this season. Maybe that's what.
Yeah.
Wow. What a
Man.
goal.
Yeah, because like the hair is not the same. The hair is not the same keeper he once was, but he's still a good goalkeeper.
nah, he's still the best out of Spain, though. Surely.
He's still the best goalkeeper in Spain. Yeah, for sure.
But you're right. Like him a couple seasons ago, like three
But,
seasons
but
ago.
people blame Kepa. Kepa is a brilliant goalkeeper.
Oh,
What the heck?
Yeah, Kepa's great with his feet.
option.
Yeah,
Kepa is good with his feet, yeah.
Kepa would have done. He would have sorted that one out like easy.
There used to be a time the hair was like undisputed, a top 3, top 5 keeper. But now it's like
easy.
But now he's just like, like he's just a good solid keeper. He's no more like one of the best. Like,
wow.
Yeah, he was up there with it was like him, Oblak, and who was the
Neuer.
other guy at the time? And Neuer, yeah, they were the top 3 for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not the same, but he's still a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's a great shot stopper. Like there's certain aspects of his game that is still quite up there though.
Yeah, but he's lost. He's lost his
See, guys,
consistency.
Something in this
Yeah,
era.
I agree.
In this era, I've learned something. I've seen an home goal scored. I've seen a big goalkeeper also
Do you know
score a
this
goal.
is now the ninth on goal in this tournament?
9th home goal.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
And then 2 of them are just being
Ronaldo is
stupid
not the top
goalkeepers.
scorer.
Huh?
I said even Ronaldo is not the top scorer.
Wait.
Only top scorer.
Wow.
What the keeper was doing, man.
Unbelievable.
Bro, who's Unai Simon? What team is he? The Villarreal keeper?
No, that's the Atletico Bilbao.
Atletico.
Oh my
Atletico
God.
Bilbao. The Basque. I call them the Basque.
Is it that
Atletico
same-
Bilbao.
the same
I know
keeper that,
people for one of the athletic club, but I don't know which one.
the same keeper that took four. You know what 4 Pondo is? That's the same keeper that took 4 Pondo against Barcelona.
Is Laporte injured or something? Why isn't he
Laporte is
playing?
playing. Laporte is there.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he is there.
Pau Torres is the
Well,
one
no-
on the bench. and-
Penalty.
Oh, Torres isn't playing.
But
Because Garcia started, right?
Is that a penalty or an handball
On who?
on Croatia? I think that looked like the leaked handball yesterday. That looked like a delicate handball yesterday. I think they are playing on though. I'm not sure if VR is gonna look at it, but they are playing on that. They don't keep playing on. Maybe they will revisit it back
Oh,
later.
no. Oh.
See what I'm saying?
It's a penalty for Croatia.
Yeah, for Croatia, but I'm not sure if VR is gonna look at it too.
Hey, Chimere, aren't you guys even going for Pau Torres? I heard you guys are going for Pau Torres.
Ooh, nice shot.
I heard that in the beginning, but what I've heard now is that we're negotiating for Varane. That's the rumor I've heard.
Chelsea wants. Do you hear the news that Chelsea want to go for Varane too?
I heard that our targets this summer are Varane, Trippier, and Sancho.
It's Kunde more. It's Kunde more.
It's Kunde more Varane.
Yeah,
I'll prefer Kunde
because
Kunde is
Varane's
like
wages.
Yeah,
wages.
Chelsea's Kunde. Man use Varane.
Yeah, if you get Kunde, I will not be angry. I'll be happy with it. I love
Even
Kunde.
Even though he made a mistake in the last French match, it doesn't matter.
He was playing right back. That's not even his position.
He's not even in position
right back,
though.
bro. I'm not. You see Chelsea fans. They'll be like, "Oh, don't get him because he made a mistake."
Raf, see, I'm tired of this these puppet Chelsea fans. I'm tired. I'm just tired of them. I'm so tired at the moment. I'm seriously tired. I'm seriously.
Kovacic, man, taking
If
that.
you look at
What
those,
is even a proper
look at
Chelsea fan?
look
To
at
be
YouTube
white
channel.
and
Look at most
London?
YouTube channel of like Monster CFC.
Man,
Look at most of them. Most of them are fanboys, like proper Chelsea fans. They don't want to do it. When you say bad about their players, it's gonna be like you are eating them. You are saying bad things about them,
But
To
which
be
is the
honest,
truth.
the only thing, Abdullah, the only proper Chelsea fan I can respect, you have to be 50 years old plus white male from London. That's the only Chelsea fan that can be proper that I respect. Because you're not a fanboy and you were with the team when they were shit before Ibrahimovic in the 80s and 70s.
No, but what does a proper fan even mean, man? If you're a fan, you're a fan.
Just that. No, for Chelsea
No,
specifically,
no,
you have to be a fan of them
the problem.
actually
No, we
going
don't
to
mean
the
it, but
old
like,
Stamford
we don't
Bridge
mean-
when it was called the Premiership in the 70s and 80s when they were
But basically,
shit.
You know where it comes from? It comes from where Frank Lampard, when most Chelsea fans were getting on Mount's back, Lampard was like, "Oh, if you're a proper Chelsea fan, you'll know this guy's talent." And then I think HH got it from that. And started taking the piss out of the proper Chelsea fans.
Proper.
Yeah, because I never understood.
But it's also to do with some of them, not all of them, some, a small minority. Some of them are racist.
You see, some of them. That song you're talking about. That song you're talking about is like a crazy. Most of them are crazy fellow. Like you don't want to have a conversation with them because the conversation will not go well. The conversation will not go well. It will not go well. Guys, they're showing the replay again. Wow. They're showing it again.
Boy, Croatia are balling. Is that Kovacic?
Yeah.
Balling.
Oh my god. Yeah.
How long does Aspilicueta have this cast on for? I swear it's been months now.
Is that what Aspilicueta?
Yeah, the cast on his hand. How long does he have to have that on for?
I don't know. Like
Mike
it's been
Simon.
there since. I don't know.
His name.
It's been ages. It's been months
It's been
now.
ages. Exactly. I don't know.
I mean, it's just the same with Benzema. Since he got like the bandage on his hand, 2018, he hasn't removed it.
I don't know why.
But he's been playing good since then, though.
Gives him an extra 10% passion.
Maybe he sacrificed his finger for it. Hey.
You never know.
I wanted Croatia to knock them out.
Oh, you're not sure about Kunde. I heard Kunde and I also heard Rafael Varane too. It's gonna be a tasty summer though. We are waiting. What is delaying it is because of the Euro though.
Why people are saying they don't think something's gonna work, this is gonna work for them. You never know.
Never know exactly.
The guy hasn't played one game. He already knows Shabakunde.
But for me, I think the only problem he's gonna have is height, and I think that won't be that much problem because we have Christensen with the guy.
You have Rudiger next to him.
Yeah, we have Silva too. So Silva,
you're right, but like just look at. I don't know his heading stats, but I don't think it's that bad.
Who?
Kunde
Is heading. Oh,
yeah.
And for me, and he's young. It could be like a long-term process for me though. He's young. He's young. It could be long. It's gonna be a long time, which is okay for me. We won't be going to the market to buy another goalkeeper, another centre back anymore.
How old is even he? Like
21. Is it 21 or 20 or 22?
I don't.
Let me check.
I thought he was 22. Not sure though.
Oh yeah, 22.
22. So it's that's a good age though to be a baller. That's a good age. It's not that bad,
especially for a centre back. It's like
22 is not bad. My only issue is because it's Premier League now. So how will they adapt to the Premier League? That's my problem with it.
Like, have you guys watched him much? I haven't seen too much of him.
I've watched him. Not much, but I have watched him. It's like when you want a ball playing centre back, just Kunde is the guy. A ball playing centre back, somebody can play from the back. That is very good with very good with his feet. Very good.
Is he physical? Like, is he very physical?
That the physicality, I'm not sure. That's what my problem with him. But I've seen him. He's a very good. When you talk about ball play centre back, that is Juskunde for you.
Yeah.
He can also detect the tempo of the game also too as a defender. You know what? You know how Christensen and Thiago Silva plays when they kind of come out from their back and pass the ball to
Yeah.
He does that
He's
too.
one of those players. Okay,
Yeah, he does that too.
I'm with you.
Mhm. I'm not sure about the physicality, but he will learn. It's Premier League, he will learn. The physicality, we learn about it.
It took Christensen a while to kind of adapt to the
Yeah,
physicality,
he will
but
learn
look at
about
him
it. He will
now,
learn.
like he's
Because I'm kind of worried that we have Christensen, we have Rudiger. If we're gonna ban that centre back, then definitely somebody has to go. Maybe that's Kozuma.
yeah.
And with so
That's
many of your players starting for the national team,
exactly.
I'm not sure, but injuries can come at any time.
Oh, you mean Juskunde?
Remember, Silva's old.
No, I mean like for the one starting already. That's what I'm saying. Like because you have Christensen starting for Denmark, you have Rudiger starting for Germany. Like
Yes.
you have Thiago Silva for Brazil.
Brazil. Mm-hmm.
So like in case injury can come anytime. You know,
Oh,
like,
that's true. If they buy Kunde, they could just automatically start. That's true though. That's very true.
no, Conte doesn't start for France like that. You know.
Yeah, that's true though. But if you sign him and he comes in, preseason gonna determine. Oh, as long as he can, Eric, that's true though. As long as he can drop high, it should be alright. That's true though.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying.
Chimere,
Like,
how what is the fate of Lindelof? That's what I'm judging.
what?
How tall is Lindelof? It's kind of his height.
I don't know.
Is it 5'7", 5'9"?
5'10" though. Conte is 5'10".
That's not bad. 5'10" is not that bad. It's not bad.
That's manageable. As long as he can jump, he should be fine.
It should be fine, yeah.
Lindelof is 6'2" tall.
6'2".
Wow. 6'2".
True.
As long as he can jump, it should be fine though.
Oh no way, man! So they're telling me Nuno rejects Spurs again.
Yeah, he's going to Fenerbahce.
Oh my!
Nuno rejected Spurs
Yeah, he's going to Fenerbahce.
for a Turkish side.
Yeah, Turkish side,
This is
Fenerbahce.
getting so embarrassing now. What the hell's going on?
Maybe I said just call Abdullah.
He rejected them for
Me? Yeah, if
Turkish
I
team.
coach Tottenham Hotspur, if I coach Tottenham Hotspur, Daniel Levy is in trouble. Daniel Levy is in trouble. He's in big trouble. We will fight.
It's just getting bad at this point. Like how many managers? Like you can have a starting 11 with how many managers have turned them down. Like,
You legit can. That is number 11 now, isn't it?
And they want Ken to stay. I don't think Ken is gonna stay, man.
how will you stay for a team that you don't even know your manager yet?
Man, Harry Kane is fucked up. They literally put that guy. It's like in a prison, man. It's like,
I mean, I should just stick with Ryan Mason or whatever his name is.
why did I allow him to go there? If you want to stick with Mason, stick with him. It's as simple as that.
I mean, they sack a manager without having like a replacement already. That's just
I don't know how they operate, man. Imagine, see, because if they bring the manager in now, the manager has to be in the preseason, and after the preseason, he needs to kind of understand the kind of team he wants, the players he wants to buy in his team.
yeah, build his chemistry.
Mm-hmm. Tottenham Hotspur is a fuck up club, man. They are fucked up, man.
I thought Arsenal was bad, but damn, man.
Oh, Tottenham is bad.
That's not
bad.
actually making moves, man. Have you seen the people they're getting low key making moves? I told you they won't be where they are for long.
Who, you mean Tottenham?
Nah, Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal that are getting good players, though. But my problem is we have to wait and see to see how good Ateta is. They're not playing Champions League football.
Flopping, man.
Let's see how good they're good. They're not playing Champions League football. Let's see how they're gonna survive.
There's no way he won't get sacked in the next 2 years. I don't believe it. Even Oli as well.
Let's see.
I
am not sure with Oli. Sancho going to United is for me is the perfect fit, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I have a question mark on that. I have a question mark on it.
I just want Saka to play for a bigger club because it don't look.
Eventually we go. Eventually we play for.
I think if he was starting for
I'll take Saka at Chelsea.
If he's playing for a bigger club than Arsenal, I think he will be in the starting lineup for.
Yeah, for
Game,
me, Bukayo Saka will play for a big club. It's a matter of time for me.
I think, yeah, in my opinion, Callum Hudson-Odoi would have been better than him. He would have been regarded better than Saka if he didn't have his injury.
no.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Um,
Yeah, I agree with that. He was better at a younger age.
When he had his injury, his Achilles, that ruined him.
I don't
He's
think
getting back
Saka
to
even
his
made it
level.
into that under-17s team that won the Youth World Cup for England. He wasn't a part of that starting 11. Like when he was
Excuse me.
younger, he wasn't as
Are
highly
you
rated
Tottenham
as he
Hotspur?
is now.
Are you Tottenham Hotspur fans? What happened?
He said it's Eric Blue, and he has Chelsea logo. What do you think?
No, I'm talking about since me missing back at Tottenham for next season.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Eric Blue.
Let me get the word. I'll be back, guys.
But Saka is like more versatile than Austin. What do you guys say? Callum? Yeah. So, and he's a guy that is fearless. So that's why I'm gonna take my head off like Odoi.
Adoy was fearless before his injury. He looks like a different player. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, this guy is deluded. Huh? What?
Oh, oh, oh!
What happened?
Oh my lord! I'll let it play out for you.
Yeah.
This looks like those ping pong memes, like where the ball's just like bouncing off all the walls, in all the random directions.
Oh, I saw it now. Pablo Sarabia.
Man, there it is.
I mean, the goalkeeper tried though.
Yeah,
Save.
felt bad for the keeper. Hit his head.
Is this possible outside or what?
Oh, offside.
I
I
think
don't
that
think so. Nah, it's been given.
Sarabia,
Oh wait,
guys.
actually no, wait.
Is it been given?
Nah, it's been given. Yeah, it's been given.
Oh, okay. Offside. Oh,
also,
let me update.
it looks Morata was outside, but
It's been given. Okay. Game on now. It's game on now. That's not bad. I'll be back. I want. Guess what? Guess what I'm taking? I'm taking Zobo, Nigerian Zobo. I want to go and steal Zobo.
What?
Zobo, African Zobo. You guys doesn't know Zobo. It's from Africa.
it's like it looks like wine, but it's not really wine. It's like
It's Zobo.
like a grape kind of color.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to go and steal it. I'll be back. Let me go make my mama steal it from there.
Mm. Spain are back in this, man.
Yeah.
Lucky goal, fluke.
Lucky goal from who?
Sarabia. That's what I'm saying.
Ah, man, they worked for that goal. They were fishing for that goal.
I mean, if they have a better defender, they don't cost them that goal.
Yeah, it was pretty bad defending, but the ball was just flying around left and right. They couldn't really catch up to it.
But they have Lovren and Vidal in the back. So
Yeah, you can't expect too much from that, can you?
I'm surprised they even got to the final, World Cup final.
That's true.
No, they were all right back then. They had Mandzukic, Perisic, I think, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the defense.
But the defense, yeah.
I'm talking about the defense, not that forward.
But I think because the way that they kind of played, they would defend with
Rakitic,
the
is he playing?
ball. No, he didn't come. I think I don't know if he's like not. I don't know if he retired from international football or what happened, but he didn't come at all.
I think he retired.
Did he? Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Rakitic also retired. That's why he wasn't called.
Yeah. So that's
There was a
like,
time I think Croatia had a very, very good midfield. Rakitic, Modric, and another player. Pjanic, was it?
Kovacic and
Kovacic, yeah.
Perisic and Kovacic.
Yeah, Brozovic from
And
Inter Milan as
Brozovic,
well.
yeah. They have like even their bench was good in that last World Cup. Their midfield bench was good. But
And with Perisic out because of COVID, yeah, that didn't help them today.
I didn't expect Spain to score back that fast, though. I thought they would have got one a bit later in the game.
I mean, it's a young goalkeeper. Like he plays for, I think.
Core, you follow like the German league, right?
There's no call on here.
Oh, isn't he?
No.
Oh, what's your name?
No, EJ, and I don't follow the German league.
EGA.
Yeah.
Oh, I always thought I got your photo mixed up with Core Football. Every time I saw your photo, I thought it was Core, and the other way around. My bad.
I mean, I watch some, but I don't follow follow me.
Nah. That's totally on me, man. I always get your photos confused.
I should have let you ask the question so I can answer.
Oh, I was just wondering because he usually knows what's going on with all the Bundesliga stuff. I was wondering if Kingsley Coman was going to leave Bayern.
I know he has like 1 year left on his contract.
Yeah.
And like Chelsea wants him, Madrid also wants him. So
I don't really want him, to be honest.
I mean,
He's not a bad player, but
if Tuchel want him, yeah, I guess.
Man, the Spain team's not like the Spain of old. That Spain team from 2010, man, that's like a staple of my childhood. Like that was a gangster ass team, bro. Like they put aside their classical differences to play for their country. Jeez, bro, I'm telling you, that's just crazy. You remember 2010? No, 2008.
yeah.
2010, 2012, 2014, and they got spanked. That crazy goal by Van Persie. But that was like a grudge match though. But my
They had a
days,
good run though.
that I don't think there'll ever be a team like that again. I don't. Who was their manager at
like
those
an
times?
international level? Nah, probably not.
Because
Hey,
of how unique they were.
The Bosque, like the former manager of Real Madrid.
Yeah, and he barely had to do any coaching. He just guys go out there and play.
Hey, that's
Bro, and the thing about the team, you know why that team was so good? Because we can basically name their lineup all these years later. But I don't think
every
there'll be
single
another.
one. Hey.
yeah.
I don't
You
think
know,
there'll be another international team that's like that memorable. Bro, Casillas. What was that? Who was their right back? It wasn't Danny Alves. I don't know. I
it
forget.
was Sergio Ramos.
Oh, I think. Oh yeah. So Ramos, Puyol, Pique, Alba. Obviously, the midfield. Don't even need to mention that. David Villa up front. Fernando Torres. Pedro, I think, played a bit.
Yeah, Pedro, Fabregas.
Fabregas. How could I forget Fabregas? I'm trying to think. Like,
Xavi is
well, that's the
crazy.
midfield, bro. The midfield was
Yeah.
Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta.
This guy that played for Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich.
Xabi Alonso.
Xabi
Oh,
Alonso,
yeah,
but that's the thing.
Xavi
The team was so
Alonso.
stacked, he couldn't get in.
Yeah.
I mean, the attackers. David Villa was a good striker, man.
Up
The guy
the
was
front.
underrated.
Yo, David Villa was something else. Yeah, no, he was definitely something else.
David Villa, Fernando Torres, Pedro. That was a good ass
Pedro.
team, man. That team will go down in history, man. Just the way they played, it just influenced the style. But then you look at the team now, it's like now they're saying the own goal is by Pedri. That's not fair.
Yeah, he passed the ball back, so
But the goalkeeper touched it, I'm pretty sure.
no, like his leg avoided the ball.
Apparently, his name is Unai Simon Emery.
Yeah,
Unai Simon.
His
Who
leg.
the fuck is Unai Simon, bro?
Huh?
What a name.
Or Simon, I should say.
I think
What
it's
a
not
name.
Simon.
Yeah.
I think he plays for like Athletic, some of those middle.
Yeah,
They're basically the equivalent to Everton in La Liga.
Athletic Bilbao. So yeah.
Yeah, one of them. Something like that.
I mean, respect La Liga.
Nah, no respect for La Liga. There was a time though. There was a club in La Liga called. Was it not Espanyol? There was a team that was like making it the Champions League finals, and they just fell off.
Valencia.
No. Valencia is like Everton is like Tottenham. They're like if you're Spanish, you respect them. See how like Tottenham Hotspur doesn't have a global fan base? Like their best fans are like expressions oozing. Like you got to be from the city, North London, to actually be a fan. Like
there is a few, but they're a rare breed.
Yeah, like it's so weird to me. Like Juventus fans, like my dad, went to Italy as like a refugee in like the 80s and 90s, like, and that time Bianconeri were like the best team. So for him, like that makes sense. Like when even growing up, I'm not gonna lie, I have a special place in my heart for Manchester United. I'm like a complicated fan because they were the best team like as a kid growing up. So they had all the best players and they were winning. But the thing is, like, it's so weird when I see like people that say they're fans of Atletico Madrid, like a younger person living in like Canada, America, or the UK. It's like that's just weird. But what I'm saying is like back in the day, football was like there was this club, I don't remember their name, man. They were actually like making the finals, like they were really good. Like see how like I should say AC Milan and Manchester United, you see how they fell off? And like now you have like Tottenham, you have maybe Borussia Dortmund, or like these Atletico Madrid is a perfect example. But those were not the juggernauts from back in the day. But there was a team from Italy. I mean, I should say that had a bigger fall than even Manchester United.
I think that's the one you're trying to mention. Deportivo.
Valladolid, Rayo Vallecano. I don't know.
Yeah,
it wasn't Espanyol.
Talking about Deportiva La Coruna. I don't know. Maybe.
Yes, Deportivo La Coruña.
Yeah.
That was an all right team, man. And they didn't have superstars.
Valencia too was making it to the finals, also.
Yeah, Valencia was making moves, man. Those days, there were teams like Shakhtar Donetsk was making finals. Was Slavia Prague. Like football was different, man. Football was just different gravy. Back when PSG wasn't shit.
People have to give the Spain manager some credit though, like the Bosque. Yeah, you all can say yes, he had good players, but like you need man management. Like players from Real Madrid and Barcelona, they don't really work out together.
Yeah, but it's not so much. It's just about
You
that's just about motivation,
you
bro.
can say the same thing for like England. Like, yes, they have good players. What did they achieve? Nothing. So,
But the thing is, when at that high level, if you're seeing those players like once every 2 years and like 3 games a year during friendlies, that's you're not gonna do a lot of like boardroom or tactics because these players are the top of the world. It's
and
more just about motivation, like making sure they eat together.
yeah,
They're on the same page. That's about it. Make sure there's no fights. Everybody knows their role.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
not gonna
keeping a
you're not gonna be
unified
as
squad.
Del Bosque coming in and then telling these guys, oh guys, actually you need to start passing more horizontally. Like no, you don't do any of that. And that's the problem I think Southgate has.
especially when the half of the team play for one club.
Yeah, just let them play, man. Let the kids play. Let them do their thing. That's how England will be successful.
Yeah, but I don't think a coach is ready to do that for England.
Well, that's a mistake. What do you guys think of Have
Man,
Hope?
What do you mean?
Do you think
I'm watching this.
do you think he has like agendas? Do you think he's like extreme? Like I
Every
agree with like not. Well, what's the one thing that you really like disagree with? For me, I agree with all of his stuff. Like Ronaldo should retire. Like I agree with that because even though we're not like the same age, like we have a lot of the same views. Like we're both old school. Like Cristiano Ronaldo, like come on, bro. You can't just be diving around on the pitch. That can't be your legacy, you know? Like we both have a problem with fanboys. There was a guy, go to his Twitter right now. There was a racist guy, man, was telling him like, "You're hating on Ronaldo." Goes, why don't you support your country? Oh yeah, you're from a place, you're from the sewers. Your country's shit, so you gotta hate on Portugal. It's like, damn, the guy gets so much hate and stick just for voicing his opinion. Like,
I mean,
he's funny as fuck, man.
that's what like YouTubers get, like they just come at you randomly. Especially like when you act like a troll on Twitter, like he's acting like a troll. Like, yeah, no one can deny Ronaldo greatness. Come on now.
No. He's not. He's not trolling. Ronaldo is not. The thing is, he broke it down in a video he made years ago about football, right? When he said that Hazard is a better footballer, bro. Football, he means like ball to feet. Ronaldo, like it doesn't set pieces, headers. That's not ball to feet. Penalties. That's not ball to feet. But ball on foot, Hazard is a better player, so that makes him a better footballer.
Yeah.
But you have channels like the Football Terrace. They just like, oh yeah, everyone's great. Like, yeah, Ronaldo, man, you're the best, man. Yeah, Jadon Sancho, 100 million. Yeah, United, we're gonna win the Champions League, man. It's like these guys, those people like the Football Terrace, and not really like AFTV. Like, oh, don't get me started on AFTV, man.
I mean, they don't. I don't think like they care about football. They just care about Arsenal.
No, I mean like the Football Terrace. Like they're just like you got. I don't know, man. I don't know the percentage of these football fans, like the bigger ones on YouTube.
Everyone talks sports. Sometimes I just be like, what are they saying?
But they have an agenda. Like, I don't know. Have these guys even played even for their high school team, for their primary school team? Like, if you played football at a certain level, you just got to drop the agendas and just use the eye test and just see what you're seeing. People coming out saying, like, how can you be a Manchester United fan say Rashford's on the same level as Mbappe? Like, at that point, I don't even want to talk to you about football. Like, you're clearly just a fanboy. Yeah. I don't know. It's political. You just care about Black Lives Matter. Like, just say what you are. Don't try to mask it as a football thing. Because football is football, man. It's ball on foot. It's 22 guys going at it. It's a simple game. You know, but people want to come with their agendas. And, like, for me, I'm not a hater, man. I respect greatness.
People try to overcomplicate
the
things.
only time I disagreed with Avo is that when that was in 2017 when like Morata was balling for Real Madrid and they were like, oh, Real Madrid to start him over Benzema. That's when I was like, no. But to be fair,
Morata over Benzema.
At that time, Benzema wasn't balling like right now, So yeah, but still, I was like, no, come on, like Benzema was still better than Morata or something.
Yeah. Well, he's got a thing nowadays where he's really trying to prop up Verratti. Me, I don't see it, but I respect his opinion. You know?
I like Verratti, but he has to leave PSG to show me his quality. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with that.
At the end of the day, like you got to think like nowadays football just lost its heart, man. It's like people are just in it to get money, and if that's the case, you got to judge it differently. It's not like how it used to be, you know. Back in the days, man, you had Ronaldinho, like even Messi, man. Messi and Ronaldo, like as much as you want to hate him, man, like look, watch their documentaries, man. Ronaldo is like he didn't know his dad. He was a young kid. Alex Ferguson took him under his wing. He had to move to a new country. Watch interviews he used to do like as a little kid with Gary Neville post match, man of the match. Doesn't know the language, has to get acclimated, and all the work he has to put. Like Ronaldo at this age, like that the amount of hard work and dedication. Even Messi, he had to take steroids. Like, came from a poor family. From Argentina, had to move to a new country, and all the work that they put in. You can't just come out and just say, like, that's why most of these people that comment on that are just probably like fat, fucking overweight couch potatoes. I still live with their mom. Not that there's anything wrong with living with your mom, but like they're not doing anything in life, and they're just like, yeah, dude, like Messi shit, bro. It's like shit. If that's what you think, then okay. Like for me, there's no unequivocal GOAT. I see greatness in both of them. But these fanboys, man, they're really a cancer, especially Twitter. Football Twitter, man, that is a weird ass place, man. People being racist to have hope for voicing an opinion about a player that doesn't give a shit about them, that's never seen them. Ronaldo makes more money in a day than you could probably count, than you've probably made in your entire life. And you're being racist to have hope just for this.
It's fun,
These
but
guys, man.
when you support a player and not the club or like the country, that's what you get.
Yeah, I support the game, man. The beautiful game. That's all.
Yeah, like that's why I don't involve in like discuss all of this goes to discussion. Like Abdullah is always trying to force it and be like Ronaldo is the GOAT and stuff like that. I don't even get into that conversation because it's hard to say who is the GOAT because it's different era, So
Yeah.
I wouldn't. It's not fair to compare, like what you get these days or this generation with technology, like healthy food, like all of these things that can help you.
Weird, man.
Yeah, like it's different from like in the 80s, like when you get kicked, no penalty, no like really hard, they don't give you the penalty or like they don't call like a foul or no even offside at that time,
Man,
It's hard to compare like is Ronaldo goes now really good or something like that. I'm not gonna say it's not good. Yes, it's good for football, but there were just more quality at that time, So it's different, like Pele and at his time there wasn't like really offside. So like
no, but the thing is at that time people weren't. This wasn't like a career, bro. Like people didn't have like starting from a young age, like their parents making sure they stay in academies and like dedicating their life, and actually like there's a lot of money and there's and people are working. That time football was like, well, I think originally football was like a military game. It was like and over time, of course, there's like a cultural and a historical aspect to like it being played in the street and maybe people who come from disenfranchised backgrounds. But at the time of Pele, bro, the 50s, can't take that seriously. I'm sorry. I mean, it has to be respected in its own way. It's like a different sport altogether. It's like men and women's football, basically, today. It has to be treated differently.
That's one of the points AK made. He was like, he doesn't respect Paco Gento, he doesn't respect who is Alfredo Di Stefano. When he said that, I kind of feel like
no, because you have to be real. There was a time in the 50s when Real Madrid were like they didn't have any competition. They won, I think, 5 Champions Leagues in 10 years.
Respect in a row, and it was like he doesn't respect that over.
Yeah, I respect the 3 in the row under Zidane because it's a way more competitive era.
Yeah, that's what he's also saying. Well, like he doesn't respect it. Well, like doing those.
No. I respect it as its own thing, but it's different. It's like a different sport. I don't look at it the same. In other sports, they have this thing like where they say the modern era. The modern era is like when black and white TVs stop and people have colored TVs and they start using statistics like in the game. Because like in basketball, like or like 100 years ago, there was basketball. It was like the same game, but you had people that were actually scoring like 100 points a game. That was like normal because the game was different.
Yeah, sure. I understand. Yeah.
So people talk about like the Maradona hand of God. Yeah, that was a good goal or whatever. Can you name 5 other players that were on the pitch at that time? If not, then he was playing against a bunch of bums. And I say that
Yeah,
respectfully.
that's the thing. Like, I think that's why people judge Messi with Maradona too. It's not fair to Messi.
You
Yeah.
have to, man.
I'm a Real Madrid fan, but like, yeah, I have to tell the truth. Like, this is football. It's not to be biased or something. Like, you can't compare Messi now to like in the I don't know when he won the World Cup.
Mm.
You can't tell me, oh, Messi is not this, Messi is not that. No, come on now.
He's a great
Even
player.
like when you look at the Argentina team right now, yeah, I can blame the coach of not doing something else. So even his teammates, Higuain, like all of these guys, they don't play too good with Messi. Like I don't think they rate Messi in Argentina like they do with
Who's
Maradona.
that?
So is not fair to Messi just because someone in front of him won the World Cup, he also has to win the World Cup. I think
Yeah, man, that's a weird even debate. Like
yeah,
winning
I
a
think that's what
thing. This is not basketball. It's 11 people.
Yeah.
You make a less per capita influence. Basketball. Okay, perfect example. Michael Jordan. There was a game they called the flu game. He was playing and he had a flu. Right. Thing is, it's 5-on-5. You have a better chance to make an impact. Okay. There was a game Kobe Bryant scored 83
81.
points. 81 points. Wilt Chamberlain scored, I think, 100 points in a basketball game. That's equivalent to like literally 6 goals. I like 2 hat tricks. And in football, you don't have the ability to make that same influence.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Look at Ronaldo. Ronaldo got sick before the game. And like in football, if you have an injury and you're playing like you have the flu, bro, you're basically done. In basketball, you can still shoot threes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It still have a better chance per capita to make an influence on your game, on the game, and to impose yourself. Football is a bigger pitch. There's more work to do. It's more about the team. You can't do everything in football.
Yeah.
Look at James Harden. I think he's considered one of the best players. He offers nothing defensively, and it doesn't really matter because of the input that he puts on the other side of it. But in football, it's a team game. If one person is not really doing their part, it's reflective, right? Like yesterday, perfect example. Cristiano Ronaldo was trying, man. I think he had that great free kick that was saved. And that assist, he basically put it on a plate for Jota. A better player would have finished their dinner. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then you're gonna put that on Ronaldo? That was a great goal that the other team scored. Like,
guys, this is Zobo. You guys, this is Zobo. See, Zobo, African Zobo.
Yeah, that's that's what I was saying about Abdullah saying, oh yeah, Ronaldo is this goat and all of that stuff. I'm like, is that to compare? Don't just be saying, oh yeah, Ronaldo.
That's true though.
Is that to compare errors, like
looking back, like when these guys retire, LM10 and CR7, it's gonna be weird, man. Like there was these people that were doing these things. 91 goals in a calendar year.
92 goals, 2012.
Fam, like when these guys retire, you're gonna look back at a time when it was literally 2 people fighting for the Ballon d'Or back to back for an entire decade. Like something like this never happened before, and in the same league, and all you have these fanboys saying this is better than the other instead of respecting the fact that.
Can say, that's what I'm saying. You can say, oh yeah, they're one of the greatest players to have played the game, but to call them the GOAT, I think it's difficult to say it in like a football or basketball. If it's tennis, like that's an individual sport. You can look at and say yes, or baseball. You can say all of that, but like if it's has to do with football and basketball, people even still debate who is the greatest in basketball, Jordan, or was it Kobe, or was it LeBron?
Second half is about the star, guys. It's about the star.
It's hard, people still have a disagreement compared to like other sports. Like
second half I said it.
Who is the GOAT of tennis? People will say Williams, Serena Williams, or like who's the GOAT of
for male, I'll go for Novak Djokovic.
Man, no one watches that shit. But listen, in football, it does better for
Abdelrahman is sick, man.
It does better for marketing and like World Cup, Euros. Oh, it's Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo. Can he lead Portugal to a victory, guys? In France, they don't do that though. They don't have like Mbappe because people will be like, no, Kante's better. No, Benzema's coming back into the team. Oh, but our captain is Lloris. Like, so they have that. But it's like Portugal, Ronaldo, Argentina. Can Messi lead them to a victory? You know what I'm saying? So football, it'll be interesting when these two retire, like completely, like the club game.
Abdelrahman, you know why I'm happy? I'm happy about something. You know why? when Ronaldo Messi eventually retire, but like football can rest. Now we're gonna have an argument about Kylian Mbappe, Kylian
Nah,
Mbappe,
The thing
Haaland,
is, like,
it was not,
Haaland.
Mbappe,
bro.
Alan, Sancho, like people already getting on Sancho's, like they can't get into the England team. People are like, how good is he really? Like all of this stuff because Southgate isn't starting him or he hasn't played in this season yet. So it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah. So can you guys? I just wanted to ask you guys because I wasn't watching football back all the time. I was like too young that time.
I started
How was
watching football
R9's
2003.
club career?
His club career wasn't like I was talking to KJ yesterday. His club career wasn't that of Ronaldo Messi because it was sport with injury. Injury killed him.
So he was like a
It
Harry
was
Kane
injury.
in the club.
Like he likes to party too, like all these Brazilians, they like to party a lot. So like the alcohol it takes to kind of like
It's too much. The
Yeah.
alcohol is taking and like his injury is something very terrible. Yes, injury affect player, but the injury R9 has was like that was what won his game for me as a player.
Yeah, but you have to understand this guy. He's coming from another continent. It's the club game for him was a business. He was going from like rivals to rival, just whoever was going to pay him. So for him, it was just work. But at that time, if Have Hope was saying he was watching him in Nigeria in the World Cup, in the 98 World Cup, at that time, like who were the other best players that he would compete against?
Maybe Maradona, Argentina, Pele, Brazil, something like that.
What?
Something like that. Maybe.
No,
I wasn't sure.
The thing is, Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi were always in the past decade, from the 2010 to 2020, that decade, you could never at one point say that there was another player besides them. It was always them. But the early 2000s, it was Zidane. People can argue Thierry Henry was the best player in the world in 2004, even though Nedved won the Ballon d'Or, which was bullshit.
Fabio Cannavaro won the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, you had defenders. You had Buffon, Andrea Pirlo. Like, it was actually like you could debate Alan Shearer.
Like other teams have
man.
their own star players. Other teams have their own star players. So like you can just pull off to the match and think, yes, this is the best player. This is gonna be the best player in the match.
No, but from 2010 to now, like literally from 2010 to now, it's just been Ronaldo, Messi. No, if anybody else came into a hangout or something said that, somebody was better than Ronaldo, Messi since 2010, it hasn't happened. It's impossible. You'd be laughed at.
I mean, you can make a mention for Neymar.
That's greatness.
You can say a mention for Neymar since like 20.
No. Nobody seriously said that, bro.
I think I can make it. I mean, if I'm being a football fan, not just a Real Madrid fan, I can make.
But how though?
Yeah, I can make a case for
what
Neymar.
Year? 2015?
Like
when they won the treble.
No, I would say when they won the Champions League, I can say it was the best player in the world. When Barca won the treble, I would say it was.
Well, I'm just saying that to say that for this past decade that there'll never be anything like that. Football after these two retire will probably go back to like Harry Kane, like 5 people.
Pele wasn't playing.
And this
when did Pele started playing football?
Pele was the 50s and 60s, man. This guy was like in black and white TV.
Man,
he's playing a long time.
Many World Cup, like I think 3 to 4.
I think he scored 900 or 1,000 goals in his career.
Yeah, basically, that's what they say.
Depends who you ask.
Yeah. That's what they say. So,
according to Wikipedia.
Let me Google it.
Every time Ronaldo scores more goals, it's gonna be like, oh, my goal in my backyard.
As a collective, nobody's better than those two, but you could pick one certain season of a player. Go through
the years. Go through the years. 2010, it was Ronaldo, Messi. Every single year up to this, even up to today. Like this past year, people would say that Lewandowski was better, but come on, Lewandowski better than Messi this past year as a footballer? Don't bring up team achievements, please. Bundesliga does not. None of those teams did anything in the European competitions. Borussia Dortmund got spanked by Man City.
KJ said something yesterday, and I was so impressed about what he said yesterday. It makes me so happy and so humble. Me being a Ronaldo fan makes me so humble. I was like, immediately I shut up my mouth when he said it. He said, people talk about this person is a goat, so person is a goat. He said Ronaldo hasn't scored in the knockout stage in World Cup. Same with Lionel Messi. Why are you guys putting them in a good category when they have never even scored in a World Cup quarter, World Cup semis, World Cup round,
and that's final? The biggest stage of like
biggest stage where people are watching and you call them the goat. Why would you put them a goat? when they've never sniffed a World Cup
That's
quarterfinal
what
semis.
I'm telling you, stop forcing this narrative of who is the god. Come on.
Okay, but how many?
Since then, I've shut up my mouth. Since then,
Okay,
I've shut
how
up my
many
mouth.
assists? How many assists does Messi have in World Cup knockout games? Because
Um,
maybe he plays as a cam or he plays as a cam in those games.
Man,
for Argentina.
he plays everything for them. Do you watch?
No, he's a cam, bro. Higuain's in front of him that's supposed to score, and on the wings there's Dybala and Di Maria. He plays behind the front three. So how many assists does he have in World Cup knockout games? That's a better question. Then for Ronaldo, how many chances has he had? How many knockout games in the World Cup has Portugal been in since 2004 when he started playing?
Yeah, I get your point, but like I'm just telling you, like that's
like 3 games. He played, I think, 3 knockout games.
That's what I'm saying is like it looks like the team is built around him. He does everything for them. The others doesn't look like to have responsibility in the team. When you look at them play, like Argentina playing now, once they score 1 goal, they just try to defend for the remainder of the game. This day they're just playing more as a collective. Like in this Copa America, I know Abdullahi watched the Copa America for Argentina. You have to see how they play. Like they just give the ball to Messi, always looking for Messi to do something with the ball.
Yeah, they always look. And the Copa America, they've always been looking for Messi too. But
yeah, so like that will affect them. They're not playing as a team compared to like those Maradona, those Pele. They have like people around them. Even the Arnold we're talking about, he has Ronaldinho.
He has Ronaldinho. He has Rivaldo. He has this guy. What's his name? Cafu, Kaka. There's Kaka. There's what's his name? Is it Gorencha?
No, that play with Pele. No,
that's Pele. Okay, because I'm trying to see who they play with.
Like, they have star players around them, but they don't give Arnold the only ball to do something for them. They share it among everyone. But like it's Messi and with Ronaldo, they just like give the ball to all these guys. They're gonna do magic, and I think that's what kills like the achievements in this World Cup and everything. They just give them the ball, like let them do their own thing. They are the star of this game. And
EJ, I'll be so angry if I see Nigeria and Argentina again in the World Cup group stage. I'm gonna get pissed. I will get pissed off.
Yeah,
I will literally get mad. I will get mad.
Musa did his thing, though. Musa did his thing.
I will get mad. Yeah. I will literally get mad.
Give all of these guys their own. They just give them the ball to do their own thing. They don't. The coach just give them that freedom. Yeah, they can be a star player, but you don't have to give them that much freedom to always have the ball. And I think that's what killed Bruno in this tournament. Like he's always having the ball to his feet compared to like with Portugal, he's with Ronaldo. So it kind of keep the chemistry.
People may say because Ronaldo is playing, Bruno Fernandes is not showing up. Okay, maybe if Ronaldo kind of quit international football, he retires. Maybe then we'll see. Maybe we'll not see. Maybe if Bruno is gonna show up truly.
I mean, it depends on who they give the freedom to, like who they build the team around. Like yeah, you have to build the team around like someone, but like can you rely on that person to drop masterclass consistently? That's gonna be the problem.
That's true. That's very true though. Very correct. But what you said, very correct. That's true.
Well, like with the way Argentina is playing, I don't see them beating Brazil because they just play like give the ball to Messi at every time.
They're not playing Brazil. Brazil is first in their table, so I don't think they'll play Brazil.
Like if they play Brazil, that's what
so who can they face? Maybe Chile,
Uruguay,
Paraguay, and Uruguay.
I think they face someone in the other group.
Go!
Damn.
Aspi,
our captain.
Aspi scored. Wow. Woo! He's been doing that since first time. Morata, that's what he can't do.
That must be his first goal for Spain. Is that his first goal for Spain?
Probably.
Aspiqueta.
Damn. Oh, are any of you guys on YouTube right now?
Morata can say what?
Are any of you guys have just open up YouTube on another tab? I just want you to go watch something. I was just going to show you something.
No, copyright is gonna.
Type in the Don Robbie.
Aspi.
Robbie from AFTV. Type in the Don Robbie channel. Yeah, and look at the live stream. Click on the live stream.
Yeah, already. I've seen it.
What did they say?
This is mad.
What happened?
No comment. Just look at the live stream and look at who's presenting on the Don Robbie channel. Robbie from AFTV, the Don. Don't sniff the coke. Abdullah, would you like to join that panel instead?
Which panel?
I would love to.
Which panel? Which panel are you talking about?
Type in Don Robbie on YouTube.
I know the guy you're talking about.
Yeah.
His live stream right now.
What happened there? What happened?
Just click on it and see.
Galder.
Fam, there's a gang. Fam.
There's a gang?
There's a gang. The whole gang's there today. Damn. And then
That's
the
not-
one Spanish dude. He must be loving life.
He was so happy. Whenever Spain scores, he jumps up and hugs them all.
Yeah, I
happy.
bet. One hug
wait.
from everybody.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Don
The Don
Robbie.
Robbie
just
channel.
like-
Yeah. Is it on YouTube,
What?
right?
One Spanish
Yeah,
guy in the
YouTube.
cut, just chilling.
I realize the captain scored, man. Our captain scored.
I've seen it.
Have you seen Abdullah?
Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not sharing it. Copyright is gonna kill me.
That's better than Sky Sports, man.
That's not just like I don't know what to say, man.
No, he's talking about. Oh, don't worry.
I love their fans, man. Though I'm not gonna lie, Arsenal has fans that makes you actually like the club. I don't want to see them do good. I want them to actually fail so bad, but it's for the greater enjoyment of comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you there.
That's not just they're comedian.
One of the
Totally
funniest things I ever seen on YouTube was when Have Hope had an emergency hangout because they were about to get relegated last year.
I did
And
it also. I
Troops
was there. I was there too. I was there.
Yeah, and Troops was flipping out. Troops basically left AFTV to go to America to
he
sign
came
for
back.
this company where he does American version of Sky Sports, but he has this small guy, this small Rasta guy,
Mhm.
and he was pissed off. The guy basically sits on a chair and they do their post match. So they lost to Burnley 1-0, man. That was one of the funniest post match interviews I've ever seen. Troops was pissed.
Man,
Bro, Don Robbie, man.
Or
Respect the Don.
respect him.
Respect
you
him,
gotta
man.
respect the
Are you
Don.
watching the stream now?
You gotta respect the hustle. Don't knock it. Don't knock it off.
Are you watching the stream now?
You mean
No,
me?
I had to leave, man. It was too
Pasco
distracting.
Sports.
Yeah.
I'm watching
Take your eye off the football.
Man, I'm not gonna watch that stuff, man. I don't want to get pissed off and rant. Let me do
I don't
rant.
even know what they. I it was on mute. I just looked at it because I thought that there was something interesting. They would react to their own goal. I don't even know what they could be talking about, man.
You know the
Like
funny
this
part.
guy-
You see those YouTube channel. Most of them I don't go there. You know why? Because we're not gonna see. I can't be friends with someone else when I know at the end of that friendship we're gonna break each other's head.
Mm.
I won't be friends with you. You see,
Yeah.
we should rather fight now. Let's break our head now and settle it now than fight. Then we'll be able to settle that fight when we break our head.
Yeah, I can't imagine you debating Sophie Rose about Lampard.
It won't go well.
That'd be
It won't go
weird,
well.
man.
Oh my days. I would actually pay to see that.
Abdullah, that'd be funny as hell. She'd be like, "Babe, listen, yeah,
Honey,
Take your
darling.
time. It's
Darling.
I'm a proper Chelsea fan, innit? So babe, we have to give him a chance. The academy players like Bobby Gilmore, he's a young kid, babe." And Abdullah, you're like, "What are you talking about?"
I will get more views and more watch a long time. I will get more time. So I respect ladies a lot, but I wouldn't want to disrespect ladies.
shit.
But if they step on my foot, I would disrespect them.
Yeah.
But sometimes when they speak gibberish, you have to what the heck are you speaking? Just shut up your mouth, please. Just shut up.
Fam, it's I don't even know, man. It's
They could
I would
use
love to have
someone
a
like
conversation.
that,
I would love to have a conversation with some of proper Chelsea fans. I want to have a conversation with them.
no, but
I
you
know
want to
that
know
conversation will
something?
not-
It's not all
I know
women.
it won't head well. I know it
I
won't
have
head
before.
end well.
I'll be like, you can't win. You will never win.
Yeah.
I know I will not win.
Never.
I know I will not win.
It's like
You know
You know
arguing
why?
with the
I
brick
know I will not
wall.
win. But you know what I will win? I will not win. but at least people will hear my viewpoint, and the people that will support me will be plenty than people that that's not going to support me.
Back in the Lampard era, I went on the Football Terrace Discord. I was arguing with these guys, these proper.
You can't win in the Discord and on the Football Terrace. You cannot.
To this day, in their head they think they're right, but to this day I'm right. I'm right about everything I said about Lampard.
The Football Terrace guy literally had a debate with HH and saying Rashford is better than Mbappe. HH was like, what?
What?
Rashford is better than Mbappe? In what way? No. And the guy was giving, he was saying SG statistic. HH was like, they were bringing out United versus PSG when Mbappe scored an hat-trick, when the Bukete was like, are you kidding me? In terms of accolade, what Mbappe has even won in terms of players, Rashford he can't even sniff half of it. So don't bring this kind of better player, because if you look at their goal scoring, Rashford scored more goals than Marcus Rashford. What are you telling me, man? What are you telling me?
Bias.
So what are you telling me?
It's about England, man. At the end of the day, they just England, you know. Like Marcus Rashford is a very divisive player, but he's
trash.
I don't see.
No. You can't just say trash.
I don't know.
Abdullahi versus Rory, I would pay to see that too.
Yeah, me and Rory
versus Rory. No,
I swear to God, if you do a stream, we'll go to hospital.
No.
Both of us go to hospital.
The thing is, guys, go to Rory's Twitter, yeah. On Rory Jennings' Twitter, he has like his headline or whatever. What's that banner thing? Like the top part, not the profile photo, but there's another part. It's basically it's a card. He put up proof, yeah. Because people were saying that he's not a proper Chelsea fan. He has a photo of him actually like as a kid being like the people that used to walk with John Terry. You know how there's kids that like hold hands and come out there.
Yeah.
He was doing that in the 1980s apparently. And he has a picture saying like his match day ticket. Go to Rory Jennings' Twitter. Abdullah, I put it up on the screen and you'll see. He has on his Twitter, on his profile thing, that he was one of those Chelsea, like he used to go up there and sing like the Premier League like match of the day in the 80s as a kid. So he's a proper Chelsea fan. Plus he's white and he's from the area.
It's the 90s, but but listen. He has to understand it's the modern day.
No, that Rory Jennings, I'm sorry. I don't listen. Rory Jennings is more of a Chelsea fan than Abdullah. He lives in the city. He goes to the games. He's white. He was with the club when they were shit before Abramovich.
What?
He's more of a Chelsea fan than all of us.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, what defines a real Chelsea fan? Like, that's the question.
His father was supporting Chelsea in the 50s and 60s and 70s. He was born into Chelsea blue.
You know the funny part?
I'm sorry, that's just a fact.
Hold on. You know the funny part?
Abramovich, yeah.
You know the funny part?
Doesn't exist anymore.
Exactly. The funny part is about it. Before I started watching football, my dad has been watching football for a very, very long time. He told me so many things. I just laugh when they talk, because when people say Ronaldo and Messi good, my daddy will say it. Both of them are not even good. They're not even half of a good. I was like, what? He said, yes. He said, Maradona, Pelé, that those are his good. Because those are the eras he watched.
But our parents' time, there was Deportivo La Coruña. Juventus were like a big, AC Milan were like the biggest thing in the world, fam. So there was no PSG at that time.
So when people were hugging,
Liverpool were winning premierships.
Ronaldo Messi, I would just laugh. He said he would always laugh
Chelsea
when they argue Ronaldo Messi. Because sometimes when they speak, they don't speak with content. They don't speak with content. They only speak with emotion and passion. And when there's an era of technology at the moment right now, when you can easily Google search players, Google does a lot of stuff. So there's no way. It's going to be difficult for you. See, for you to win a Messi fanboy, it will be difficult. For you to win a Ronaldo fanboy, it will be difficult. Because there's no way you're going to win them. With the level of technology we have at the moment, you can't win them. You cannot. Yeah. There's no way.
But the thing is, Abdullah, highlights can make anybody. You can you can take a highlight, yeah, and show the next generation a highlight reel of Quaresma or Adel Tarabt.
Sentiment. You are sick. You are sick, man.
No, that's the thing. Like, and he has like 50,000 people watching the live stream. There literally no one's there to talk about football knowledge or to learn anything. Everybody knows why he's doing this clickbait, fam. Like he got Sophie Rose has been around for a while. She used to do content with Troops, and she has an OnlyFans.
It does it with Carefree Lewis too.
Carefree Lewis is a G, but I'm sorry, Rory Jennings is more of a real Chelsea fan than Lewis.
No, I'm not
G.
listening to that.
That's a fact.
No.
Oh my God!
Why?
Almost not the same.
Why? Like how?
It doesn't. No.
because his family like was in London
Yes,
for
he was
longer.
born into Chelsea,
No,
and he
man, that
supported
doesn't
Chelsea
mean-
as a kid. He was
No,
a
don't-
ball boy
Everyone
for
don't be
starts
Chelsea.
from
like them.
somewhere, man. Everyone
Everybody
starts
says
from
that
somewhere. If
somewhere.
you're committed
No.
to the club, you're a real Chelsea fan for me. As long as
They're
you're
glory
committed to the
hunters,
club,
man.
like
No,
That's
we're
why
not
they're
glory
nah,
hunters.
you can't
We're
do
not
that,
glory
bro.
hunters. We're not glory
They
hunters.
are, man. I'm sorry. Look at
Nah.
how many fans AC Milan lost, bro. Like no kid reps them anymore. Like you'll never find a kid saying I'm an AC Milan fan unless you go to like a slum in Milan, and they actually go to the games. Like for example, I'll put it to you. This is a perfect example. Okay, the most supported team like on social
Yeah,
media
but-
from France. Listen, let me finish. From France in social media, yeah, you would think that if you were just on Twitter that PSG are like the beloved team, like historic.
No.
If you go to France, bro, they're actually first of all they're hated, and the average French person, the most supported club is Olympique Marseille. That's like the actual from.
Yeah.
If you go to ask people, even in Paris, bro, they don't even support PSG. So social media and followers, and that's not a proper fan. That's not. It's about match
Nah,
going.
man.
People actually go to the fan, to actually from the stadium, from the city, I should say rather. That's a proper Chelsea fan. Rory was born and bred as a Chelsea
Yeah,
boy,
but what
West
if my,
London Blues.
what if my childhood was seeing Chelsea become what it has become now?
What's that?
What if my childhood? That's Chelsea. Like my childhood was Chelsea winning titles.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you're a glory hunter. You just
No,
came into
but-
the
no,
game,
but
you
I
look
was
and say,
born-
"Oh, who's winning?"
But I was born into it.
It still doesn't explain why Marseille are the most loved team in France, even though they don't have a history. Even they're like an average mid-table team in France. Like
Marcel has an history. Easy. Marcel has an history.
they don't.
No.
They don't.
They don't. They are only the French national French team that has won the UCL. So easy. Regardless of how much PSG has have.
Marseille. Look,
Yeah, Marseille has
look,
an history. Stop it.
they
Marseille
have
has an
better
history.
fans. They don't have the same legends. They didn't have the European pedigree. But you go
Marseille
into France,
has already won the UCL. Stop. What kind of European they do? They have won the UCL.
yeah, but
Regardless
I'm
of how
talking about
much
present
PSG has
day. I'm
spent,
talking about
PSG
right
hasn't
now.
won
I'm
the
talking about right
UCL.
now. Right
I'm not
now, they're
saying
not.
right now. I did not say right now. When you talk
That's what
about
I'm talking about.
European pedigree, Marcel has won the UCL.
That's what I'm talking about. So anybody that supports a team that's good right now, that wasn't born and bred into the club, you're a glory hunter.
So you're
Say
saying
that's
like
ignorant, man.
90%
That's
of football fans around the world are all just glory hunter fake fans.
Not me. Me, I love the game. I love players. I'm not a fan of just
You
the
know the funny part?
institution.
I mean, like people who support clubs.
complicated.
Most people aren't born into a club or in the local town.
the people
Most
are so passionate.
people
You know the
support
funny
from a
part?
distance.
When I joined the church channel in 2020, is it 2014, 2015, when Arsenal was beaten by Bayern Munich 5, was it 2015? 5-2, 5-2. When they
No,
was beaten
5-1.
5-1, 5-1. So I joined this team. I think it was Muntaha that made me join this team then. So then
Well, 2015, you've known HH since then.
You said what?
You've known HH since 2015.
No, I've known him right before then because I usually watch his channel like 2010, but I don't even know who he is. But that 2015 was the very first time I joined his team. Then that was the very first time I joined his team when Arsenal was beaten by Bayern Munich by 5-1, 5-1. When he did when he was eating on the table with a glass with. So it's a crazy.
Man,
crazy
that guy. One of his most classic video was
when he joined
Miracle at Camp
so
Nou.
since then I've been like a regular stuff in his channel over and over. So when I was about to kind of open my own channel, I was like, let me open a YouTube channel because when I listen to most YouTube channel, I don't feel comfortable about them. The Terrace, CFC Monster, I don't feel that good because most of them are just like
agendas, man. They support the badge.
not even agenda. Most of them are fanboy, and when you work with
Even
fanboys,
Monster was a fan of Chelsea before Abramovich. Monster was supporting them before that.
Exactly. So you see those fanboy stuff doesn't work with me because when you are doing a YouTube channel with a fanboy, it's difficult for you to kind of win their heart. It's very difficult. It's difficult to do. So I do kind of even argue with them. That's an offside. Morata offside. Why must you Morata?
Yeah.
Are you mad? Why must you be scoring an offside goal? This man is daft, man. Morata is daft. He's daft. And he's even celebrating. It's kind of and he's celebrating an offside goal. Morata is daft, man. Morata is daft. He's daft.
Mhm. But see, that's one of the biggest problems I see with like football culture on social media, like Twitter and YouTube. It's like, guys, like these players don't look at it the same as us on the couch watching the game. Like, to be honest, like they don't really like. I don't think a lot of these Manchester United fans know that Jadon Sancho, like, because they're just like so. I'm sorry to say, but a lot of these Manchester United fans are retarded, man. Like, they don't know that Jadon Sancho is from the city of Manchester, that he was in Manchester City Academy. They loaned him out. Like, it's one quick Google search. You'll find that out in his Wikipedia. And
The
they're like,
problem
no,
is,
man, he's coming
guys,
home.
I love having this conversation. The problem is the YouTube channel we're having, the social media, first the social media here at this moment has evolved a lot, and people are already popular in the YouTube channel. So it's difficult for you to convince them. That's why me. See, I don't go to most most YouTube channels except for HA, because HA channel has been very long. We have been like we've been very close and we're very long. So I usually go to the channel. Sometimes I even banter him. I play with him. We laugh. Apart from HH, I don't go to YouTube mostly YouTube channel
The thing
because
is,
there's
HH
Monster,
and us,
there's
we all
Jen,
come from the
there's the
same culture.
football
Like, we
terrorists.
can take it.
There's so many of them.
We're not fanboys. That's the thing about
You know the
HH.
funny part,
Like,
most of them has called me to come kind of have a conversation with them one on one. I said no because I don't have not that I don't have the time. I have that time, but I don't have the strength of arguing with them because you know you can't win when you argue with them. So why will you be able to argue? Because if you look at most Monster channel, you see most of them are fanboys. It's difficult for you to win their hearts because you know those people are like Blue Eyes now. Everybody know Blue Eyes like I love Mason Mount, but he has context to the way he love Mason. There's a context to it that hey, yes, I'm a Mason Mount fanboy, but I have context to where I do my things. People's gonna respect his context. But look, go to Monster Channel, you see them, they are Mason Mount fanboy. Tell them to give you that content. They will never be able to speak.
No,
Because
the
it's
Mason
just like
Mount
they
fanboys
like
are
him.
the worst.
They won't be able to say about it. They won't talk about it. If you think anything bad about them, they'll kick you out of the team. For what reason? Why? For me, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Yeah, when you are football fans, you have to be very objective. Even if you want to criticize players or
Yeah.
manager, you criticize them based on when they're doing good, you praise them. When they do
Mm.
bad, I criticize Lampard because I know he's not a good manager. It deserves to be sacked. I said it.
right.
I publicly said it. It deserves to be sacked because it's not doing a good job. It's doing an abysmal job.
Easy on the
There's
homeboy.
one.
Easy on the homeboy. Easy.
It's all about the intention, like
It's
the
true.
point.
I'm being factual. It's true. I'm being factual.
Yeah,
Like,
you already.
sometimes when you look at those YouTube channels, you just look at them and shake it like, why these people behaving this way?
Like,
You guys will school for a very long time. Use your brain. Use brain. Use brain. Use brain.
You
Do you know
said
Kai? Do you know Kai?
like as the hired him, you already.
Damn, all these players are dropping to the ground, man. They're falling. What the hell?
Like,
I've lied word against Frank Lampard isn't like since like.
I need to bring that stomach. I need to bring that. I was angry that I was angry. I need to bring that up, man.
I've lied.
Yeah.
Do you know Kai?
Spain scored again.
I know Kai.
Ferran
I know Kai very
Torres.
well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Torres,
think his
man.
channel is the better channel.
Yes,
His channel is like
it's
that.
better. Yeah, I like his channel a lot because it's very objective, very, very objective.
Who's that?
It's 3-1.
Kai,
It's
Kai.
3-1.
Ty?
Yeah,
Who's Ty?
it's Kai. He's a
Oh,
Chelsea fan.
Kai. Oh, yeah, that guy. That Kai.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
Kai Havertz. Yeah, that guy. Kai. Yeah, Kai's
No.
all right, but the thing is, like, the thing about HH is
I like
always
Kai.
respect. Like, we have.
When Kai is such player, he will tell you this is my reason.
Oh my days.
He will tell you.
Yeah, it's 3-1, man. Ferran
It's who
Torres.
scored? Oh, Ferran
Torres.
Torres. Wait, why is
That was
that? He always come in and score. He always come in and score. Why? Every time he comes in, he
Oh,
scores
Ferran
goals.
Torres
Why?
started. What? He
Yeah.
started. Ferran Torres started.
Nice pass.
He scored. Look at that goal he scored.
Beautiful goal, man.
If a better team play this space, they will beat them. Look at go. Look at go. Look at compose. Morata. I can tell you Morata will miss that. I can put my money on that he will miss that. I can put my money on the Morata will miss it. He will balloon
Look
the
at that
ball up.
pass. Look at that pass. Look at that pass, man.
Mm-hmm. Morata
Who
will
made
balloon
that
that ball.
pass?
Morata.
Was that Aspie? Who made that pass? Aspie.
I think so. I'm not sure.
I thought it was Gaia.
Mm.
Or was it Aspie?
No,
I don't know. I
Torres,
don't know.
not
I
Steven.
think it was Gaia.
Pau,
Oh yeah.
Pau Torres.
Oh,
No,
it was
who made the
Torres.
pass? The pass.
Torres.
Oh yeah, Pau
Yeah,
Torres.
yeah,
Oh, they
yeah,
have
yeah.
two Torreses. That's true.
Yeah. The Chelsea fan, I mean, yeah, that guy, that Chelsea fan, yeah. That's what I mean. That's the fan I'm talking about, yeah.
Man,
Mhm.
I kind of, I don't know, man. Maybe the Super League would be a good thing for football. Maybe it'll take away these people being fans. You just focus on the best players actually playing. Because the teams, like the team worship is almost even worse than the fanboys. Like that's the team worship is what happens. That's why you get people saying that
Hey man, let me ask
Hernandez is
you.
better than KDB.
Let,
It's not
let
because
me
of football. It's just because of the uniform they wear.
let me
But
ask you
pure
a question.
football,
Yo. Let me ask you a question. This guy is speaking. When did you start supporting Chelsea? Be fair. Like when did you notice that
I'm
Chelsea is
not,
a
man.
team?
The thing about me, I don't support Chelsea. I'm complicated.
Oh, I see.
Me,
Sorry.
I
My
just
bad.
like their jersey. I like certain of their players. I like their style of play. I
Okay,
like
let me ask.
Mourinho, his
Okay,
antics,
let
his
me ask
interview.
you another question
It's
now.
complicated.
Let's go.
When did you start supporting the EPL?
I'm not an EPL merchant like that. It's just the league that I watch the most because of convenience.
When
It's,
did you start
anywhere that I
watching the
see.
EPL? When did you
When,
start watching the
what,
EPL? What
07.
year?
07.
07.
Yeah.
What was your major game that you watched in 07? What was the major tournament you watched in 07?
One match.
One
major
match.
tournament.
What was the major tournament?
At that time, it was like international. I got into football, international football. I didn't start in club.
What international football? Which one?
Yeah.
02 World Cup.
Sorry?
02 World Cup.
02
Yeah.
World Cup. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
02, 06. Like my introduction to football was international. That's why it wasn't club. That's why I have a problem with club merchants or club fans.
See, I don't know. I think it's just a cultural difference, maybe.
You can't blame them. You know why you blame them? We are in the era of social media now. Everybody will deal with stats, SG, SNG, and this kind of blah blah stuff. That's
Expected goals and assists.
What do you guys think about this comment in the comment section from footy agendas?
Agenda. Which one?
The top 10 one. Top 10 has
to be able to cross. Have to be able to cross errors. I'm sorry, it is what it is. You can be great for your company, but individual ability and put it. Yes, I agree.
He said that Pele is not in his top 10.
Wow. Footy agenda, give me your top 10. Give me your top 10.
Where is Kovacic? Kovacic is not playing.
He started.
So Pele is not in your top 10.
Oh,
so give me your top 10. Footy agenda, give me your top 10.
Abdullah, name 10 other players that were playing at Pele's time.
Like I don't that era, see that era. I can't sit down on that era because I didn't watch that much.
Exactly. Messi and Ronaldo are playing against Ramos, Lewandowski, Thierry Henry.
This is a GOAT conversation. This is not the best conversation. This is not the best of all time. I'm talking about the GOAT.
You can't be the GOAT if you were the best amongst shit.
Who says that? Who's saying that, man? My goodness. Are you talking about Pele like this? My goodness, man.
I don't care. 1,000 goals against who?
Oh man, the reason why you're watching football today is because of Pele. I don't blame you. Man, you have the nerve to say You have the nerve to say that against a legend, man. Oh boy, go and check yourself, man. Don't talk about legends like this, man.
That's just his opinion. Everyone has their own
opinion. No, it's not about opinion, man. It's about reality. There's no opinion here. It's the fact. The godfather of football is Pele.
What do you have to say for it? He didn't watch it.
Even if you didn't watch it, get to know it, man. Get to learn, man.
Yeah.
History, man. You can't just say like
no.
Yeah, he played it. You can't say he played against that. I can't even say it. Come on, dude.
I just know that in the history books, when people, the older generation, talk to me about Pele, they never mention who he was playing against. So for me, it just seems like it was an easier era. That doesn't mean he's not a good player, but he can't be the best of all time. The greatest.
Yeah, but you think any of these players would have survived those days?
Oh shit, guys, sorry to interrupt. Bro, the Spanish fan on Don Robbie's actually dancing with one of the girls on stream. Like actual dance.
Let me see this.
He's doing salsa, bro. Shit. Like, they're doing OnlyFans on Don Robbie.
They're gonna cancel that shit.
Wait, is he on YouTube?
They cannot.
Like he's holding her back and they're holding hands and they're dancing.
Yeah.
He's teaching her how to do the salsa.
Wait, what's the name of the channel? What?
Don Robbie.
You guys need to relax, man. Come on, it's not that bad.
It's not. Yeah, it's not that deep. It's really
It's
not
not,
that
it's
Fam,
deep.
not bad at all. Like, what's
that stream needs to get shot
This is
down,
the same
man.
guy that says Pele that was talking about Pele. He doesn't even know when people are dancing. Come on, go and pack yourself like a Passat. I'm talking nonsense here, man.
Chill, bro.
Come here, and
Chill.
you're talking nonsense here about Pele, man. Yo, if you talk
Chill,
about Pele
man.
like that, you talk about
No,
all of us, man.
I was shocked,
Don't
bro. I just
disrespect
clicked on,
Pele like
I
this,
just
man.
clicked on the stream. I saw my guy was busting a move with one of the chicks, and they're trying. Now she's
Oh,
Now
dancing.
you wanna
I've seen,
talk-
I've seen. Oh, I've seen what you're talking about.
No, go back
by
like
the way,
5 minutes.
by the
It's
way,
even funny.
don't read the comments.
Oh.
Don't read the comments. Don't.
No,
Me?
no, no. I have them turned off. I don't look at the comments.
Nobody don't check. Don't check it.
I was
It's,
expecting him to celebrate the goal. Just want to see the reaction, and I see this guy like, oh shit! Sophie Rose has an OnlyFans, man, a true Chelsea fan.
We'll
A
move.
proper
Why are you
Chelsea
talking
fan.
about? Don't talk about that, please. Don't talk about it. Don't. We don't need.
Chill,
we don't
bro.
need to
She's
talk
she's a
about
proper
this.
Chelsea fan.
Wait, so you are a proper Chelsea fan?
Mm-mm. Not proper.
Are
I'm
you
not a
even
proper
a
Chelsea
Chelsea fan?
Yeah. So, can you define a proper Chelsea fan again for me? Like, what?
Guys,
what
guys,
is
guys.
it?
Don't look
Guys,
too far. I'm
guys.
right here. I'm right here. Don't look too far if you
It's,
want to talk to a
it's-
proper Chelsea fan.
No, no.
if you
No. I
wanna
just
talk
want to
about
see
it-
his opinion on what it is
Can you
because I'm
pull up Rory
interested. 'Cause
Jennings'
it's
Twitter
very.
on the
Guys,
Yeah,
guys,
Roy
guys.
Jennings.
Oh,
Roy
so
Jennings.
proper Chelsea fan.
Guys,
He's
guys.
the,
My computer just hanged. I'll be back, guys.
Don't
My computer has hanged. My computer has hanged.
Don't
Roy
look too
Jennings
far,
will tell you
man.
what a proper Chelsea fan is, man.
Guys,
you need a
to be
proper
born in
Chelsea
My
Fulham.
computer has hanged.
You have to go to the stadium. You have to buy tickets.
Whatever,
you know.
man. Whatever. When I started watching Chelsea, I don't think Rory even knew what Chelsea was all about. So let him go and
It
pack
went
himself.
It went in.
Come on, let him come and talk with me, man.
What went in?
It's 3-2.
3-2.
He keeps blocking people because he can't have a conversation.
Who scored?
You can't have a
I
conversation
don't
with
even
people.
know who it was.
Don't mind him.
My computer
If
has
somebody
hanged.
comes-
I'll be back, guys. I'll be back, guys.
If you meet him face to face, he can't block you then. Now
No,
I would like to see his face so let me see if he will block me.
nonsense. He has the nerve
Oh shit!
to give Abramovich credit after we win Champions League. Meanwhile, you criticize him for spoiling. That guy, you see goal.
He was the one calling
That's
for
a
him
goal.
to go, wasn't he? Saying
Of
Abramovich
course,
out.
yes.
Yeah, the dickhead. Excuse my language.
Imagine. No, man.
Like that's arrogance. That's just
Don't
pure
mind him.
like arrogance.
And he has the nerve to now come back in front of camera and start talking about Abramovich like he's smelling roses. I'm like, look at this guy, man. Someone should clip his old
The
videos
thing
and
is,
serve it to him.
Rory Jennings and his family were supporting Chelsea before Abramovich even came to the
It
country.
doesn't matter. Doesn't
So
matter.
what does that mean?
I
It
started
doesn't mean his
supporting. I started
opinion
supporting
is more
Chelsea.
valuable than anybody
Thank you.
else's.
I started supporting, even though I'm not English. I started supporting Chelsea before Rory Jennings knew what anything Chelsea is about. How old is Rory Jennings? What is
Rory
it? 21,
Jennings was
22?
a ball boy in the 90s for
No,
Chelsea.
that guy's not up to 30 now. Come on, it's 20, maybe mid 20s.
He was born and bred into Chelsea household. His dad was supporting them in the 50s, man.
It don't
A
matter,
match
man.
going fan in the Premiership in the 50s.
It don't
when
matter.
Chelsea played at the old
I
stadium.
don't think. Ask
West London.
Rory Jennings if he watched Babayaro played for Chelsea. Did you watch Babayaro play for Chelsea?
I never heard of him.
Of course. That's what I'm saying.
But I just feel like compared to like Carefree Lewis and Sophie Rose, I feel like Rory Jennings is the truest representation of an actual Chelsea fan, not a glory hunter.
We don't give that credit to anybody. If you're a fan, you're a fan. Doesn't matter. Even if your house.
There's a difference between a proper fan and a fanboy and a glory hunting club merchant. There's a big difference.
You see why people dislike this guy so much. He's a very rude, disrespectful. He thinks that people who are not born in London don't
are not English. Yeah, exactly.
He
that's the truth, though.
No, it's not the truth. What is the truth about that?
Listen, Chelsea. Okay, little old Chelsea. He was born and bred into the club. His father was on the board, man. When there was fans actually mad.
How did you know about this? How did you know about this? He told you. You were watching his videos.
That's a lie, by the way.
Or you
it's
googled
part
it.
of history, man.
Which
Go to his
history?
Twitter and you'll see. He has a photo of him actually being actually a club member.
He's trolling us, man. Blue Eyes is trolling us. He's
Don't mind this guy.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who is this guy speaking? Who is this guy speaking? What's his name? The guy has been talking some kind of things. Okay. You're talking some kind of things, man. You come and tell me that
Listen,
Rory is the most justifiable and Chelsea fan. Based on
that's
what?
in my opinion, because I'm not
No, fair
a
enough.
fan of a football club. I'm a fan of the
Fair
beautiful
enough.
game. I support
Fair
the
enough.
game and players. I don't care about a fucking badge. But if
What do you
I'm
think
looking at the landscape of these so-called glory hunters, these fanboys, I feel like the one that has the most ownership of Chelsea would be a Rory Jennings. He actually goes to the games in person. That's just me from the outside looking. I don't have a horse in the race. I support the game. I support the players, and if anything, the league.
Like what?
Thriving.
Like
explain-
what do you mean?
explain
You
what-
support? I
yeah.
don't get it. Like
I
what do you
don't
say?
understand what you're saying. You're not
Exactly.
making
What are you
sense,
trying
man.
to say?
You're not
You
making
support
sense.
the game. What does that
I'm
mean?
a football fan. Like
So
I can debate
meaning
about
what?
better players. I don't care about clubs. I'm not gonna say like I don't care about fucking Chelsea like top four.
Yeah,
And
but there's
no,
people that are mad fanboys that know the game too.
Yeah, there are people
no,
Yeah,
you
that
can't.
like what
Those
are you trying to say?
things,
What are you trying to say? Like I'm a
they're
fanboy.
intrinsically
No, hold on. I'm
you
a
can't have them both.
fanboy. I'm a fanboy. Let's talk football. Let's go. Let's go. You and I. I'm a
No, the thing,
fanboy.
a fanboy is somebody that basically comes and says that Messi is the best. For example, would say
Like
that Messi
Mason
is the
Mount,
GOAT.
like me and Mason Mount, probably. People will probably think that's
Well,
a
no,
fanboy
you just
approach.
support him. I don't know. You might support him because maybe he's
I'm a
white. He
fanboy
could
of the
be the
team. I
future
don't
of.
know what.
He
So
could
if
be the
I'm a
future
fan,
because in the
doesn't mean I'm a
academy, there's
fanboy
like a
because I'm a.
romantic side to it. Me, I'm completely impartial, and I live in reality, and I
Yeah,
only
so
deal
that's
with
why.
absolutes.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
So
I'm
I
not sure what you're
don't
talking about, man.
care. I don't care about. For example, I'm the complicated version of a Chelsea fan. I don't give a
Magazine.
fuck about the academy. I don't care about your
Magazine.
color.
Yeah,
Ruben
we can hear you.
Loftus-Cheek is a product of the
Hear you.
My
academy.
internet, guys, my bad, guys. Like my system just hung. I have to like reboot it.
Yeah.
So
Bro,
who's the
since
coach now?
I'm
since you're a
just
fan
curious,
of the
man.
game, then don't you should not be you should be talking like a fan of the
Why
game that you want.
why
Okay,
does
my
going to a
question.
stadium? Why does going to sorry, just quickly? Why does going to a stadium make you more of a fan than somebody who can't afford
Yes,
to go to
Can
a
thank
you
stadium?
you.
Because
Thank
can you
you.
imagine?
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
Roy Jennings actually profits the club, and it's not just about
How?
right now. It's about the history, his
So,
family,
Hold
the
on.
history, the fact that his
How?
what
family were
about
like members
what
of the
about the
board.
poor kid who lives in London who
Yeah.
supported the club for
That
just as long but can't afford to
can't-
go to the
thank
games
you.
because he doesn't have a
Thank
rich
you.
family? So what? He's
Thank
not
you.
a proper Chelsea fan.
No,
What
no,
about the kids
I'm
living
not saying he's a proper
overseas
Chelsea
who
fan.
can't
I'm
afford
saying
to go overseas and go see Chelsea or blah blah blah, go to
Yeah.
the international games and all that?
no,
Are they
no,
not
you
proper
can,
Chelsea
but the
fans?
thing is,
Like
no, but the
people are
thing is, those
committed to the
people.
club. If you support the club, if you're committed to the club, you're a real Chelsea fan.
That's
Like
it.
Exactly.
that's
That's
just
it.
my opinion.
Simple.
You don't need to
Simple.
pay money.
You're
You don't
entitled
need
to
to
your opinion
invest
as well, but like
financially into the
that's
club
my
to be a
opinion.
fan.
Enough
Doesn't make any
said.
sense.
And it's kind of weird that we have. I'm not sure unless you're English. Are you English, bro?
No,
Okay. Like if I hear you and you're talking about Rory Jennings and you're backing him up like this, I'm like, okay, hey man.
It's a bit worrying, man. I have to be honest. It's a bit
Yo, that's
concerning.
what I'm saying. Like, okay, I've taken the bull by the horn by trying to back Declan Rice and Mason Mount, and trust me, I know the kind of criticism I get for that. But but that's from a playing standpoint, purely a playing standpoint. But you come here and you declare that Rory Jennings has the right to be the official Chelsea fan.
I'm saying.
Who said he has the right
Excuse
to be
me?
a Chelsea fan? Who said that?
No,
That's what he said.
I'm saying
What?
Rory Jennings is from the outside looking in. He's a proper Chelsea fan. The rest of us, we might support the
It's not a
institution.
proper. It's a bastard. It's not a fan. It's the bastard. He's a
Listen,
bastard.
Abdullah,
Not a fan.
Chelsea,
He's a bastard.
Chelsea runs in his family. For us, we're
Who
just
cares?
fans of the
I don't
club
care.
and Abramovich. This
I don't
guy was
care.
there at the club
Doesn't
before
mean
Abramovich.
anything.
Chelsea is his
Yeah,
home.
he was
It's his
born.
family.
No,
I
he
do
was
not
born
care.
in
London boy.
Cobham. He was
I do
born
not
in
care.
Cobham. It's true. He was born in
That is
Cobham.
garbage. I'm sorry. That's nonsense.
I
Don't
don't
listen.
care.
Are you
Either
listening
is
to
born
this
in
guy?
Cobham, either is born in Stamford Bridge, either
I
is
mean, what
born
am I
in
hearing
London,
here, man?
either is born in
Oh
England.
my
My
I do
brother,
not care.
man, I'm just as amazed
This
as
is
you are.
this is
I don't care.
imagine
For us, we can just support the
Wow.
badge and Abramovich, but that's just from the 2000s. This guy, his family was in it in the 50s and
I don't care.
like
Even
World
if
War
And
II.
if you
his
want to
grandpa
talk
or his
commercial
grandma,
aspects,
if
if
it's
you
his
want to talk
grandpa or his
commercial,
grandma was born in Cobham or London, I don't care.
Doesn't
I do
matter
not
to
care.
us, man.
it doesn't
I
make
if you want to
don't care.
talk
make you better
commercial
than me,
aspects,
If they are
the
born in
club
Tokyo,
wouldn't be anywhere
guys,
near
it's
it where
3-3.
it would be
Guys,
without
it's 3-3.
international fans.
It's
Oh my
3-3,
God,
guys.
it's 3-0.
Yo,
Oh my
it's 3-3.
oh what the oh my days.
It's 3-3, guys. Wow, we're going to penalties.
That was
You see,
hectic.
they take
That
overtime.
was hectic.
they take Kovacic out and then they
my
tie.
guy, that guys, Pasalic score, Pasalic. You know that guy. You remember him?
Yeah, he's good, man.
Wait,
He's
wait.
very
Oh,
Are you
good.
guys going
hey,
to
the
tell me that
ex-Chelsea boy.
Declan Rice wouldn't be a good replacement for Kovacic even? I wouldn't mind that, man.
Oh, of course. No. You know where I stand with Declan Rice.
Guys,
All I'm saying
this
is that,
Spain team, how good
guys,
is even this Spain
my
team? How
Chelsea
good?
fans, they take out Kovacic and these guys tie. I just want you guys to
What a
understand that
goal!
substitution. They take out Kovacic and Croatia ties.
And they brought in Pasalic.
Blue
They
Eye
brought
just
it.
Oh,
Oh, I mean, what's going on? What's going on?
sorry?
I said you find any opportunity to slander Kovacic. Like,
No,
My
let's be
brother.
real. There's a reason
The
he
truth,
played on
man.
the bench for
find
you
any
guys.
opportunity to slander.
There is a reason, AJ, he played on the bench for you guys.
Yeah.
And let's be real. If you
Man,
want to
I've
be
been
elite,
asking.
he's not
Thank you.
starting for
Guys,
you.
No.
we're going to extra time, guys. Oh my god, I don't like this
All
stuff, man.
right. Let me
I
tell
hate
you
this stuff.
Yeah.
Extra time, I hate it, man. I don't feel good.
EJ, I asked you this before. EJ, sorry for interrupting, but I asked you this before, based on your know-how for Real Madrid
Wow.
as a fan. Do you
What's
think
the fun?
that Chelsea would have bought Kovacic if we didn't have the transfer ban? I don't think so, man.
That would depend on Frank Lampard, your manager.
I don't think so, guys. Can
Guys,
anybody prove me
why are you
wrong?
falling down? Who is falling?
Kovacic was a club
This bastard,
signing.
who is falling you down? Who?
I think we
Who
had
is
to
falling
buy.
you down?
Let's
had
be
to buy
real. We had
Kovacic.
to buy him. We were
What?
forced.
Exactly.
Chelsea
Who
were
We were
falling
forced
forced
down
to.
like
because they
that?
couldn't buy any other person.
No,
The
nobody
club
else.
knew the ban was coming, and they teed up Pulisic and Kovacic
Because
beforehand.
if you look at his loan, there's a reason they loaned him first. You guys are
Yeah.
forgetting. They didn't buy him. They loaned him first
exactly.
for a reason.
Guys,
because
did you
they
see
don't
that fall
trust him.
from Morata?
I don't want to talk about that idiot.
That's
I do
against
not.
even the laws of physics. How do you fall like that? It's not even wet. It's not even raining.
See, and for all the people that said Aspi is just motivational support,
I think it
for
was
this
struck
team,
down by Juju or something.
Aspi is showing himself, man. Aspi is really showing himself.
Aspi is a gem. I'm telling you, a
Exactly.
gem, man.
Underrated
Guys,
captain.
Underrated,
I
my
have
brother.
I don't
nothing
know.
He
bad to say
ages
about
like
him.
A
fine
lot of
wine.
people are telling me
So
that Rudiger
he
has
keeps
to be
getting
captain
better.
because Rudiger can scream more. It's not all about that, man.
No.
Blue Eye, you have to remember Kovacic was a player of the year at one time.
For which
It's
for which
because
team?
of his
was.
dribble
He
against
was. I'm
Liverpool.
sorry.
It's because of his dribble against Liverpool that
You know
covered
what?
the whole
That guy.
Chelsea
It's
fan
because-
base.
Look at Enrique, man.
Yeah, it's because the previous season he was so like average. So after he improved.
There you
No,
go.
I'm just wait. Please. Let's
There you
don't get it the wrong way. I'm just saying from under Sarri he was average now, so he improved a
Yeah.
little
Kovacic
bit.
was-
He
yeah,
got
was
better.
man.
So yeah,
Yo,
And this is to add to Blue Eye's point that Chelsea wouldn't have bought him if there wasn't a transfer ban. Because let's be
Yes.
real, the season
Okay,
before that, he
guys,
was
he has
average.
mentioned his top 10. Zidane, Cristiano, GOAT, Messi, Maradona, Johan Cruyff, Beckenbauer, Iniesta, Maldini, R9, Baresi. I respect Pele for the player
I
he
need to know
was.
Footy
The
Agenda's
greatest in
age
era.
first. His age. Because all these
Yeah,
all
this
these
guy-
players is
for the
calling.
agenda is about 20, 21. He's no more
Wow.
than
How many
21.
of these guys did he watch real time?
look,
Exactly.
he has to be like 14.
For
He has
me,
to be like
for
15,
me,
14.
the greatest of all time.
Because I see
The-
people doing this a lot, and I get it. Even Arsenal fans are enjoying it. Oh, we're the best club because we won trophies 30, 40 years ago. But let's be real. The fans right now, real time.
Arsenal
are
are
you
a
seeing
bigger
your
club than Chelsea.
doing it?
No,
In
they're
what
not.
way?
No, they're not.
No,
Why-
did you
why
hear
is
what
that
I
No,
not
don't
said?
listen to this guy. Are you
Listen.
talking?
He's a
Oh my
United fan.
Are you talking
Listen.
to
This
this
guy's a
guy that
United
doesn't even
fan.
know football? This guy doesn't know football. He's coming here and
Listen.
quoting
Blue
nonsense.
Eyes, this guy is a United fan.
Listen. I said
said-
they're
he
a
said, "I'm
bigger
a
club. I
complicated
didn't say
Chelsea
they're a
fan."
better team.
Guys,
How
They're
do
not
you,
a bigger
how do
club.
you know?
They're not a
Yeah,
bigger
they're a
club.
bigger club.
No, how do you know they're a bigger club when you're not a club merchant, like you said? Can you
Because I'm
explain
from the
that?
outside looking in. I only deal with the
How?
reality. I don't
So
have
what?
emotion tied to it. For me,
What
in
makes them a
reality,
bigger
No,
club?
calm down,
bro,
calm
listen.
down, calm down. No, calm down. You said you have no connection to the clubs, and now you're telling us that one club is bigger than the other. Explain
Yes,
to
because
us how.
I speak with empirical evidence.
How?
Atletico Madrid
No,
are a
Chelsea.
better
You said
team.
Chelsea, Arsenal.
Listen to me what I'm talking.
Okay.
Atletico Madrid are a better team than Manchester United. They're not a bigger club. AC Milan are a bigger club than Chelsea. They're
What
not
is
a
this?
better team.
My goodness.
You know what it means to
Okay.
be a club? Shirt sales, followers on social media, the fan channels.
You're educating
Chelsea
us,
has
and you're not a club
Look at what he
president.
said.
social
Fan
media the
channels.
You just say
Oh
fan
my
channels.
god.
That's
Oh
just
My
one of
goodness,
many.
This guy's
man.
a
Has a
Yo,
joke.
man.
social
Fan
media
Yo, yo, yo,
channels.
yo,
That's
yo,
just
man.
one
What
of
is this,
many.
man?
Chelsea
What
You're a
is
has
this,
joke,
zero.
man?
man.
Guys,
You're a
I want to
joke.
show
You're a joke,
My
man.
goodness, man.
Guys,
Stop
Yo, are you
cutting me
serious?
off.
guys, wait.
No,
What
you're not being
disaster.
cut off. It's because you're
Guys,
talking to
wait,
us.
guys.
No, when you're Joker, you
Guys,
for sure
wait,
you will
wait,
get
wait,
cut
wait.
off.
You're talking
Fan
to
Abdurrahman,
people
Go,
that
channels.
these
go,
are people
listen.
we
Fan
know the
Listen,
game.
channels.
Oh,
Abdullahi,
easy.
Abdullahi, you're
Abdurrahman,
from
hold on,
Nigeria.
hold on, guys,
Abdullahi.
hold on, guys.
you're
Abdurrahman,
talking
I
to.
need to cut you off there in terms of what you
Thank
said
you.
because me and Mutara, we go back and forth about what you just said now. We did it yesterday. Is it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I'm gonna pull it out for you because if you like in terms of social media,
Yeah, I was there
brand.
when we were
Let
talking
me speak.
about Ronaldo and Real
Let
Madrid.
me speak. Social media, brand, and everything. Arsenal, those kind of club you mentioned, and are even not even. They're not even like top 5, 1, 2. No, for you to have, I'll show you the proof just for you to know that everything you said now is wrong, entirely wrong, and
So
it's
how are
garbage.
Manchester
Man
United
said
the number
fan
3?
channel. Fan
How?
channel.
How are Manchester United number 3 the biggest club in the world, the biggest
They
club in
have
England?
they have
How?
number 3 because
You know he's a United
Based off
I will
fan.
show
what?
you.
You know this
I
guy is
beg,
a United fan, right?
forget this
I'm
guy,
not,
man.
bro. I'm a
Yeah,
fan of
you are. I
football.
heard you.
I support
See, I can
players.
bring the
I'm
clip
not a
when
fan
you
of
said.
clubs.
I listened to him. He said, "I'm a complicated Chelsea fan, but United have my heart." He said something very silly
I
like
said
that.
I said, listen. I'll be clear with you. I said I'm a complicated fan of Chelsea because there's certain things I like about Chelsea. But when I was a kid, I'm being serious. Manchester United were the biggest thing in the world when I was a kid. So for me, when I hear that club, I'm
When-
always gonna have a bias towards
hold
them
on.
because they have a
When
part in
was-
my childhood.
In the world, they were the
Sorry.
biggest. England, not the biggest in the world.
This guy is a joker, man. He said
Well,
fan
Don't listen
channels.
to this
Regardless.
guy.
Fan channels.
Guys,
That's one of many
guys,
reasons.
hold on. I'm pulling up now. Abdurrahman, open
Abdullahi,
your eyes
don't
and
take
listen.
him too serious. This
I'm
guy
not
said
taking him
fan
serious.
channels.
I want to
Why
prove
are
that
you even
everything he
listening
said
to
is
this
rubbish.
guy,
Guys,
man? This
listen.
guy.
Open it. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see it? Can you guys see it?
Well, relax, my brother. Don't worry.
See.
You should
Chill,
relax.
chill,
Look
my
at
brother.
it very well, Abdurrahman. Open your eyes. Look at it very well. 10 club with the highest social media followers in terms of brand and everything. When Ronaldo went to Juventus, look at it. Just keep looking. Number 10 is who? Manchester City. That's number 10. Look at their social media. Facebook 3.9.8, Twitter account 7.9, Instagram 9.10, and YouTube. Look at the Arsenal is number 9 in terms of the brand and everything you're talking about. The fans, the going people that go to the stadium and people that sit down and turn and watch. Arsenal in 9th.
No, according to himself, we need to add fan channels too. So
And
maybe we'll add
franchise.
You have to
EFTV.
add fan
Relax.
channel now.
We'll add
Exactly.
EFTV 1 million followers.
You're
and
Don't
stressing
mind
one.
out,
him.
man.
This guy's
So,
a
You
joker,
better.
man.
Now you
look
listen
at
to
this.
this
Look at
guy.
this. Facebook
This guy started watching
37.6,
soccer in
Twitter
2007.
account, Instagram, YouTube. You see it.
Pack yourself like a bastard.
Bayern Munich, the most well-loved club in world football, is number 8. Look
Relax,
at them.
man. Take it
See.
easy,
Yeah,
brother.
like I said, pack yourself
See.
like a passant.
Bayern is
That's all.
7.
Take a
It's
chill
8.
pill.
Sorry.
I am chill.
Look at the most.
bro.
Look at it. The team that has Kylian Mbappe and Neymar is number 7 in world football. Look at it very well.
Abdullahi, listen, bro. When I went to Africa,
That's easy.
I knew this one guy.
I'm showing you some proof now for you to know that everything you said has been
It's
rubbish.
not about you. So you're going to base you going to Africa too.
So
No, I'm
look.
saying.
What part of Africa
Look
did
at
you
number
go to,
6.
bro?
Blue eyes. Hold on. Look at number
What part
6.
of Africa?
See number 6. Number
I was in
6 is
Kenya.
Liverpool.
Oh, nice. You can Habari.
So number 6 is Liverpool. See,
Oh,
look
you
at number
speak
5.
Swahili. Oh, nice.
See,
Okay.
Number 5 is Chelsea. Look at Chelsea at number 5th. Look at their Facebook account, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channel. Number 4 is Juventus because of Ronaldo. The Ronaldo sales when they buy
Chelsea's
this.
not on this 5. Chelsea. There
Number
you go.
5. Look at Ronaldo is number 4 because of these sales and everything. That was what me and Monta, Abdul, Chimere were discussing, and Zeman when we came in. We talked about it, like in terms of brand and everything. Everything talking about those brand, fan channel, blah 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 blah. This is where it's gonna come to. So number 4 is what? Ronaldo and Juventus. Number 3 is United. This is United that are talking about. Look at them here. And number 3 because they are the biggest team in England.
Because
Not in the world. United are
Not in the world.
Of their cachet.
World.
No,
Seriously.
according to this list, Manchester United are the third biggest club in the world.
FC Barcelona with Lionel Messi brand and everything. And number 1 is the Galacticos era when they have a BBC. That was Ronaldo,
So you think
Benzema, and
Man United are bigger than Madrid? You really think that?
No. I think that like, listen. When you go around the
Exactly.
world, I feel like
It's
I know
English
more
bias,
Arsenal
man.
fans in
It's
my personal
English
life than
bias.
Chelsea.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
If you live in
Nah, man,
England,
let's
that's what
just
they
some
feed you,
things you
man.
shouldn't take this serious, man. What's happening in the Spanish game though? Because this whole you can't use someone's word who is half a United fan and half a Chelsea. I don't even get it,
No, he's
but
not
Yeah,
even
whatever
he's not
you
a
are, I
Chelsea
don't
fan.
even know
No,
yeah,
what
no.
yeah.
you are.
See,
I
Sam,
don't know what
Sam,
Bert,
you
you
this
are.
missed
I
You
know
gotta
he
know
is
no, no, no,
Arsenal
no.
be
Chelsea
The
supporting
problem
merchant.
with
Chelsea
you
fan.
is you're a super fan of a club that doesn't give a shit about you. Me, I support the beautiful game
Oh,
and the
Tosin,
integrity of
Tosin,
this sport.
come in, brother, come
Okay
in. Oh.
then.
Are you listening?
Tosin, come in.
That's why this is what he's been preaching to us, Sam, that he's a fan of the international game. He doesn't care about club
No, I didn't
football.
say the international game. I said
Exactly,
the
Tosin.
beautiful game. For fuck's
Nobody's
sake, man.
arguing. Barcelona are number 2. Real Madrid is number 1. So no, I'm not even arguing in terms of this. I'm only talking to Abdulrahman because everything he's saying has just been garbage because it's wrong in terms of the way he
So
speaks.
tell Tosi that
It was
Chelsea,
total
Okay, okay.
garbage.
tell Tosi
Chelsea,
Chelsea is
Chelsea are the
bigger.
biggest club in London.
He
Yeah,
said you need to
sure.
check fan channels. That was when you just I can never take anything that he
Fam,
says
that was one
serious.
of the many things that go
Fan
into it.
So
channels.
Media
no,
engagement, interaction.
Chelsea
Those
Okay,
things
make
can
more
I
matter,
can I
money
keep
bro.
going?
commercially than
Keep going. Go
Arsenal
on.
in
Go
this
on.
Barstool Sports hired an
1920
Arsenal
season.
fan, not a Chelsea fan. Okay?
Yeah,
Wow.
because of
Wait,
Wow.
what?
AFTV and the level that they
This
Wow.
is the
Robbie grew
American
that
in you
channel
kicking
to.
in. That guy must live in the States, I
Nah,
bet
man,
you.
let's forget this.
AFTV isn't
Man.
just supported by Arsenal fans. Everyone watches. I watch that. I have so many friends who aren't Arsenal
I
fans
watch
who
it too.
subscribe to that.
I watch
Yeah,
it
it's
too.
because of the comedy there, the
It's because of the
banter. You think
content.
it's all the
Yeah,
no,
it's
man.
not.
There's no need
The
of taking
laughter
this
and
stuff
everything.
serious. But yeah,
But
the
if
thing
you want
though,
to
this
talk money, Chelsea out like they made an extra 40-50 million dollars in commercial revenue per year.
Yeah. It's just hard to get through to people that are obsessed with the club, man. You don't
no,
look
No,
at
but
it
man.
You
This
haven't
is
this
you
a
is
haven't
rough.
said
facts.
It's
anything.
not
This is
about
You
literally
haven't
this.
said
facts.
anything serious
This
You
yet.
isn't a
say
Sorry, you
rough.
haven't
I
said
tell
anything.
you.
Me,
they're putting
listen,
numbers in
I don't have a
context.
horse in the race. From the outside looking, I look at all the things, my life experience personally. Arsenal are a bigger club than Chelsea. It could change in the next
In what
decade, but
way?
as of right
You
now,
haven't
it
said
It
you
is.
haven't
already
said
Wait,
has
why. You
wait,
haven't
changed.
said
Arsenal
wait,
That's what
are
I'm
the
wait,
bigger
saying
club
to
in
you.
London. I'm sorry,
wait,
guys. You
wait,
guys
wait,
are
wait,
invested
wait,
in
wait,
Chelsea,
wait,
so you
wait,
can't look at it
wait.
objectively and,
No.
Bro,
and
you're
with,
not
with
looking
So
at the
no.
without having
facts.
Abdulrahman,
You're not
emotion
listening
attached.
to the
see, wait.
numbers.
See. What you are saying now, if you say it on nature anger, it will ban you and it will kick you out. Because I'm being nice, that's why I didn't do it. So that's why I'm telling you to wait now. Because what you're saying now is garbage. It is really garbage. When you're telling me the
Sure.
biggest club in London and I can't even go into UCL.
You know, he
Like you
didn't
know
say
how
trophy.
many times
This guy didn't
After
say
Arsenal
trophy.
he didn't
This
mention
guy didn't
trophies
say
because he can't
trophy. He
mention
said
he can't
nothing
do it.
about that. So
He
let's
knows
not
he
take him
can't go
serious.
there. He
Abdul,
can't
this
go
guy is
there.
a joker. I said it.
If he
There's no
goes
need of
there, he'll
taking
be
him serious.
exposed.
Even
Okay.
someone who talks about the
Okay, yeah.
game of
So I'm a joker.
football.
Let me ask you
Wait,
one
wait,
question, okay?
wait, wait,
And
wait. You
this
talk,
will
man. You
solve.
talk,
No,
man.
let me finish,
You talk
bro. I'm
about
gonna ask you a
football. You
question. You
didn't
can't just
start.
say
So how can you
that I'm
finish?
trolling.
I'm talking. So wait. The thing is that you talk about football as a game. Football as a game is about winning. And you didn't even mention trophies. You didn't
He
talk
didn't
about
mention
European
trophies.
trophies. You said
Nothing.
nothing about that. You're talking about fan channels and your
Fan
experience.
channel.
And
and channel.
depending on where you live, that you experience Arsenal to be a better team because maybe you watch AFTV and I don't know what it is. And Barstool hired troops to be for them. So that means since they didn't do that for Chelsea, a Chelsea fan, that means nah, man, this is why I call you a joker. It's just ridiculous,
And
but
then
everyone
you
can live
accuse us
whatever they
of being
want.
emotional. You accuse us of being emotional, but you don't even
Exactly. It's
mention
just you
trophies.
just you say something
This is just
stupid.
a fact. You can't come to somebody and say that, guys, your club is not that big internationally or in the city
No,
of
no, no,
London. You're
no.
not the
So
biggest
no,
club.
no. When you
Oh
see,
Obviously,
my.
I'm gonna experience people
Abdulrahman,
that are
when
upset.
you say a club is
Me, I'm a
big,
complicated fan,
see,
so I don't have
no,
a
no, no, no,
horse in the
no.
race. I'm not attached to the club. I have my own
When you
family.
say a club is big, you have to put accolade in it and achievement because you can't tell me when a club is big and they haven't won some. See, Arsenal fans have this stupid medical of saying as London is red and everything. When you ask them what is the European Championship, they said they won the European Champions League in 77. I was like, are you mad? 77, I was not even born. Then that what a save! What a save!
Oh,
What a save! Wow!
oh my
Hammer
days.
it! What a save!
Oh,
Abdullah, let's forget this talk, man. You know, there's this saying you can't make a pig
Wow.
sing. That if you do that, you annoy everyone, and
Yeah,
the
I
pig
remember with that.
doesn't like it. So
Yes, yeah,
let's
I
not work
remember
with that.
African dad. I remember the stuff.
And there's no worth it.
So
Everyone has
Abdullah,
their
who
opinion.
who
You
has
have
more
to trust.
supporters in Nigeria, Chelsea
You
or
have to
Arsenal?
trust more. Everyone has their own
Arsenal has more
opinions. So,
supporters.
yeah.
Arsenal has more
Okay.
supporters in Nigeria.
And
The
Arsenal,
world
and
is
Arsenal
Nigeria
is
is the
one
most populous
country out of the
country in
entire
Africa, right?
world.
Is Nigeria the world? Is Nigeria the whole
It's
world?
one country
What's the
out of the
point?
entire world.
Okay.
I mean, what are we talking about here?
Right. If you want to look at the facts, you can look at the commercial revenue, you can look at the social media following, you can look at the trophies won, you can look at the signings that we're making. You can look at all of those facts.
That's Abramovich. You have owners that care. You have an owner that
Yeah,
actually.
we have an owner that cares who has elevated our club to a higher level than Arsenal.
I think he's such a complicated fan that I think one time he supported Arsenal too. Maybe when they were winning too. So, nah, man, I can
Even
get the
sentiment and
complication
Arsenal fan
of you.
is even disagreeing with what you said, Abdulrahman. Sentiment and Arsenal fan telling you that you are saying rubbish. There's a problem.
You see, the thing, a lot of Arsenal fans were telling me
It's very close. I feel
rubbish.
but Arsenal for me just slightly bigger club, but it's very close. I'm going to say
See,
based on the trajectory.
exactly.
Based
Guys, you see
on what? Like,
look at what
what
Footy said.
facts do you have to support
Look at what
that?
he said. Ajax is even a better club than Arsenal because they have an European pedigree in them than Arsenal Football Club. So what are you saying? All what you are saying is rubbish for me because it doesn't make any sense.
Ajax has the Champions League, man.
Exactly.
So let's not even bring Ajax into the discussion.
See, you know the problem when someone is making a joke and you
so
take it
Ajax has a
serious.
Champions League, but Arsenal doesn't. But you're going to have to dig back in history to get that. Okay, so I see the double standards. That's
what are you saying, man?
blinded by Chelsea.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
When did
Arsenal won in the
Arsenal win a
70s.
Champions League?
They
When
won
did
in the
Arsenal
70s.
Oh, man.
They won a European
Ajax,
trophy in the 70s.
Ajax
Are you
won the
kidding me?
Champions League with.
The kind of European trophy in 1970?
But Abdullah, let's be real. You're being arbitrary. You're just deciding, okay, 20 years in the past is enough. But anything before that, no. Like,
Tell
you
me
can't
when
decide
Arsenal won a
arbitrary
Champions
titles for a
League.
European
How
trophy.
many
Wait,
Champions Leagues has Arsenal
Abdul,
won?
can you tell me when Arsenal won a Champions League?
Okay, so can you tell me when Ajax won in a weaker league when invincible in that Eredivisie?
Are you kidding me?
Wait,
Really?
come on.
You know
kidding
what?
me, right?
Abdullah, if you want to continue talking, you can talk, man.
Abdul, can I say something on this?
You can go.
So
please,
basically,
please
yo,
talk.
bro, are you talking about like the brand, not the football history? Because Arsenal's not big at all, not even the slightest. They have no Champions League, nothing like that. But if you're talking about the brand itself, like shirt sales, commercial, then I think you might be right. But that's what I heard.
No, actually, Chelsea sell more. Chelsea have a bigger commercial revenue.
There's a difference between a club. The club game now is about a product. There's a difference between a club and the 11 men on the pitch. That's a team. So that's why I prefaced it by saying Atletico Madrid are a better team than Manchester United, but Manchester United are a bigger club than Atletico Madrid. That's what I'm looking at.
So you're not talking about the brand.
So
no shirt sales, none of that. No commercial.
no
revenue.
problem. Okay,
Yes,
no, we hear
that's
you.
the club.
No, we
hear
agree,
you,
man.
Abdul, you're right. You're right.
We hear you, man. You agree, man. We totally agree. For
You're
somebody
right,
who is a what is it, a neutral that doesn't care about club football, we appreciate your
Thanks
delicate.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming out, man. We're gonna take notes from you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
I have given up.
Abdul,
That's
what's
what I'm saying.
happening in the Spain
We
game?
appreciate him, man. Thank you, man.
What's happening in the Spain game, man?
It's 3-3. Let's start time already.
It's been a good game.
It's a good game, though. It's a good game. I didn't believe it's gonna end.
You, man.
This Spain team are overrated. They're kind of overrated for me, though.
But who rates them? Man? Who rates them? Man? People don't really
this guy. Pass that ball, man.
Morata! Oh! Go! Morata scored. Go. What a goal by Morata. What a goal.
It had to be Morata, didn't it?
Abdullah, that was shut. Abdullah, that was shut you up, man.
I'm happy
shut
for
you
it.
up, man.
I'm so happy for it.
See goal, man. See goal. Abdullah, that's a senior goal. That's a senior goal.
You gotta have faith, man.
That's a senior goal, man. That's a big man goal.
Off his haters, man.
Abdullah, all your haters are coming back to bite you, man. What did you call him again? What did you call up Morata again? There you go.
A disgrace.
You should be calling him a prolific striker.
The thing is, I can't blame Abdullah too because the misses Morata does sometimes, man.
I mean, is it hard to say?
Defense, man. Damn.
At the highest level, you need someone more clinical than Morata.
My goodness, man. See the way he killed that ball. Chai. He took the air from that first touch. He took the air out of the ball already. Chai.
That was a great goal. Can't deny that.
That first touch was killer. That first touch alone is the goal. Chai.
Credit to Croatia, though, without the second best player.
Who? Kovacic?
Perisic, not Kovacic.
Okay. Oh, exactly. Thank you. At least you know it's not Kovacic.
Guys, what are we going to do with Kovacic? What are we
My
going to do
brother,
with him?
my brother Sam, man, your guess is as good as mine. If you want to
Because
put
you
him
know,
on a
Guys,
loan
what
block,
a
I'll
goal.
sign.
but don't you notice that never hear this thing about Kovacic? You never hear rumors, transfer rumors that
No.
this team wants to buy him.
No
Guys,
way.
What a goal, guys. What a goal.
Don't let
Morata, I need to talk now, Morata. That one doesn't that your goal is scored today is work. I respect. I gave a call, but you missing free post one on one. You miss now. It doesn't
But
make
winning goal in a Euro knockout stage. That's a big goal.
Easy, bro.
so who did
Easy.
they face? Who did they face?
Croatia.
No, next
No, I
round.
mean next round, yeah.
They face France or Switzerland.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's a nice one.
Yo, how come nobody's talking about Renato Sanchez, man? Nah, that guy can come to Cobham.
Switch for Kovacic wouldn't be bad, man.
Oh my goodness, I'll take that in a heartbeat.
I'll be like,
someone else after
So
it.
what?
I said, can you mute Blue Eyes and send Mike? They keep talking about
No, but AJ, do you have a personal attachment to Kovacic? AJ, were you sad when Kovacic left your club?
Don't mind him. Collected 40 million just for being.
I'm sure you can.
Is it 4-4?
I'm sure you
4-4?
when it happened.
No.
Wait, is it
4-3.
4-4?
No, 3-4.
When you shout go, I was like, what happened? Because my team said 4-4.
No, I mean, I wasn't sad, to be honest. So.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's
go,
it.
guys, go. 5-4, 5-3. Oh, yes, about 5-3. 5-3.
Yo, Morata has been beautiful in
you guys
this
have
game.
a first touch, man. I remember
Guys,
H8 once saying that these players at the top level.
AJ, you know the thing with Kovacic is that if he plays for, you know the thing, at Madrid, he didn't play consistently for you guys. So you don't have this pain that we Chelsea fans have.
Guys,
Because I think he starts.
Look at the engine of this Spain team, man. Kai, Chineke.
Why
They
would
haven't even played.
Why would I? When I have like Cruz, Modric, and Casemiro.
Exactly. This is the problem. And this is why we're looking for avenues to actually.
And you want us to be excited because of Modric of
Kovacic. I want France to get knocked out.
Man, you're just hating on France, huh?
No. I like France. I want them to win.
What a goal!
It would make it more lively, man.
Yo, I'm telling you, Spain. Watch out for Spain, man. Watch out for Spain, man.
I'm not convinced.
Spain defense is looking a little bit suspect, but they have a very good attack.
Yeah, watch out for Spain.
You have to remember.
Morata's got an assist. Wow.
Torres is young.
You got to take it with a grain of salt, though. Croatia, you can't. Who's their striker?
You see on Twitter, I told you when it's a toxic place, yeah? These people are turning on that Torres guy from Villarreal already.
Yeah, I think Torres.
He's young, man. You have to give these young players a chance.
They won't give me a chance. People are toxic, man. They are toxic. That's why when I'm doing this, I don't use Twitter.
No, but let's be real. Though. At the highest level, you don't get that chance. Let's be real. At the highest level, successful clubs, you don't get that chance. You don't get that chance at Madrid.
Is it 6 already?
Nah.
You won't get that chance at even Manchester City. If you're not good enough, you don't play.
Yo, Croatia is a soft, with all due respect, Croatia, man. Chai.
What do you expect? They did good. Look, hey, with that aging midfield, man, yeah, I don't know, man.
Chai.
I was expecting them to lose.
Morata.
To be honest.
Yeah,
me too. I thought Spain were going to beat them too, but I was expecting a tougher game.
Remember, they don't have the same squad as 2018. They don't have Mandzukic anymore, Rakitic anymore.
That's true.
No, somebody said 4-4. It's 4-4, sir. It's 4-4. It's 4-4. 5. This is 5-3. Who said 4-4? It's 5-3, guys.
He's just joking.
See, but the thing is that why isn't Rakitic in this team? Is he injured?
No, he said he's tired.
Nah, he's retired apparently.
I don't think they should allow him to retire because the squad is not that good. He should still be playing.
We do not accept your
My brother is laughing.
resignation.
My brother was laughing.
Team is not good enough yet. stay for the Euros at least.
Your request for retirement has been declined.
Denied.
Please show up
Yeah,
for work on
declined.
Monday. Please show up for work on Monday.
I mean,
But let's be real. Rakitic in this team is better than anyone they have there. Still.
it's up to the player to decide when to retire, not like the situation.
Because I saw him at Sevilla and he's still balling.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to him, not the
Oh, so now I see this. Now I understand the Spanish game. They play from the wings.
Yeah, they play from the wing.
Interesting.
You can easily beat them if you have a good attacker. You can beat them.
They play from the wings. They look for the openings from the wings. Interesting. So who plays wing back? Is it wing back or full back for them?
Nah, they're just normal
Yeah,
wingers.
full back.
Normal
Okay.
Aspicota and Gaia.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's Jordi Alba now. Jordi Alba came.
Oh, they never came on.
Yeah.
Hi. See Morata. That goal. That touch. That touch is a thing of class, man.
Even his record for Juventus is not bad though. He scored goals for them.
The problem with Morata is his mentality, though.
Who scored the
He has a
fifth
lazy.
goal?
Eh? Mikel Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Okay.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
Labir. Somebody's brother.
Aspi is playing above.
To go through.
He's playing extra time.
Yeah.
Wow.
They better watch what they're doing with these players. I don't want anybody to get injured.
For sure, man. Wow. The same thing, Sam. Same thing applies to Jorginho. Jorginho hasn't had any rest since Champions League.
Exactly. This guy's my burnout for the beginning of the league.
Yeah.
I need
the World
win
Cup
the Euros,
as well.
man. He needs Jorginho needs his respect.
That is a trophy Chelsea have to
Guys.
If
Croatia equalize and make it 5-5, I will swear for Lucho and play national team. I will swear for them.
Right now, Croatia is going to concede more goals, man. They have to come out and play now.
They don't really. They just can defend and
they considered 5. It's so bad.
That's bad, man. That is bad.
See, SSB, I don't know. Me, I can't explain. I don't understand Morata.
I want to, like, the thing is, I want to yab him as well, but I can't do it. He just
the problem with Morata is a great second striker. I don't think Morata is bad in a team where he's not the starting striker.
I don't think in Madrid he was coming up as a bench and scoring goals.
Exactly, that's Morata's position. It's like Giroud too at Arsenal and even at Chelsea. If you rely on him week in, week out, he will disappoint you.
That's true.
So don't do that. Let him be your second striker that they can be impact. Morata as a second striker is not bad, but I don't think he wants that for himself. So he will always look for a place to, he will always look to go if he's not the starting striker.
So maybe Michy Batshuayi. So what do you think is the problem with Michy?
No, Batshuayi needs to go back to France. That's his thing. Just go back to France or
Croatia
Belgium.
almost scored. Oh, that was
Batshuayi's just been robbing the club for the past few years.
How did he miss?
No, he didn't rob us. I cannot forget that West Brom. So, I don't think it's a robbery.
No, but I feel like he hasn't really done enough to better his own career in the past couple years. On his loan, like he's at Crystal Palace, he can't even get into a game at Crystal Palace.
But let me give you this moment. You remember the Ajax goal on the Lampard?
That thing is so annoying.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. When he scored the league winning goal under what's his name?
Exactly.
Well, he's had moments in the Chelsea jersey. I'm talking about when he's left, like to go out on loan. Other than Dortmund, what has he done? Like,
yeah.
How did you miss the...
That's for sure. Yeah, he's not. Batshuayi is a third striker at this, but I don't even think that. I think he needs to go to a low, I won't even say France. I'll say maybe Germany.
A little bit. Simon touched it a little bit, just like.
If he goes to Germany, I think he will ball there with all the space.
Yeah, because when he was there for Dortmund, he had a great time.
It was in Dortmund before. And
if he goes to even RB Leipzig or all these teams that don't really have a striker, I think he could do a job.
But then Dortmund didn't buy him. Why didn't Dortmund buy him?
Because Chelsea wanted 14 million instead of 20. The price tag was the value they wanted him was too high.
This is how I know Pep Guardiola is the best coach in the world. you see all these City players at these tournaments. They look a shadow of themselves.
Give names. Who is looking like shadow?
Laporte, Diaz. Who else is there? There's many players on. Well, Sterling's scoring goals, but his overall performance is not good.
Morata, are you Messi? Are you like Messi? I think you can dribble anybody. What's wrong with Morata? It's like his name is Lionel Messi.
It's difficult to say because it's international football
is
as well.
different.
So,
exactly. International football is different from club football.
You can't even compare. How many times do these coaches get with these players?
Thank you. And then a lot of club plays is all system. International football is where you have to now put on your personal creativity skill to do something. So
exactly.
now,
And people
how do Croatia concede 5 from 3-3 to 5-3?
We're having this discussion yesterday where I don't know who said it that that if you as a footballer you're playing in a team that have less quality players, that you wouldn't play as well as if you played in a team that had quality players.
KJ said it was.
And at the end, it's a team sport. If you play in a Madrid or a Chelsea or a Man City,
I was talking about how so
obviously you as a footballer will play better than if you played maybe in a team that has lower quality players, because you're playing against.
Yeah. So are you saying that Jack Grealish? Are you saying Jack Grealish will do better at City?
There's a big possibility he will.
It's a big possibility.
Because of the quality around him.
Yeah. Is that because the reason Man City want to go for Jack Grealish is because KDB is always injured a lot.
Even Pogba does better with better players.
Exactly.
That's true.
Even this player too, Harry Kane. We could, if Harry Kane goes to Man City.
No. Harry Kane doesn't. Look at his England performances.
Wait, do you think England is a great team? See, this is another overrated.
They've got good players, decent players.
No, they have good. Yeah, I agree. They have good individuals, players, but they don't have. Yeah. It's not the same level as Man City. Like,
no,
there are levels to this. Man City, they have Gundogan, they have De Bruyne, they have Mahrez. You can't compare that to the England team.
England's forward line. England have a good forward line, but other than that, it's pretty average.
Exactly.
Speaking of England, I'm not saying I'm on board with this. People have this opinion about Southgate and I'm not. I don't have a major issue basically with England right now. I think they're doing what they should be doing.
Exactly. I don't know why. Yeah, man, you're absolutely right, Eric. Man, I don't know why there's some kind of. I don't know what it is, man. Like people are going after Southgate as opposed to going after the football itself.
Should I tell you what it is?
What is
Southgate number one? I think it's his appearance. It's his record playing for like Middlesbrough or whatever. I think he got a team relegated. I'm not sure though. So I think all that. They don't just rate him like a Capello that they had before or other managers.
Okay. So because he wears a vest and a tie,
I truly feel it's more. They're not looking at what he's doing. They're more looking at other things like appearance or where the teams he's coached before, or he was from the youth system and all that. Because if they've been objective, it took them to a semi.
Exactly. Like people are like, I've been in debates where I'm almost being forced to not like Southgate for no reason. I'm like, excuse me? Like you know, they've tried, even before the tournament started, they're already saying he wasn't going to get out of the first round.
Blue, I should get feedback. Oh, is it from me? I don't know.
It's not you.
Guys, I don't know where it's from. Okay,
maybe
it's me.
It's from one of us. I'm not sure.
It's not me. Hello. That's me. Do you hear anything from my side? Hello.
No.
I think it's me actually.
Yes,
I think it's me.
Yeah,
it's Abdullah. It's Abdullah.
Speaking of people that don't like Southgate, Abdullah is one of them. He calls him Larry Loudgate or whatever you. Abdullah, where are you? Abdullah is going to go hiding if England qualifies for quarterfinal.
I can't hear you.
Blue eyes, you know the funny part. Yeah, putting me into this part about Gareth. I don't want to talk.
Exactly. Anytime you hear Abdullah is saying, "I don't want to talk," Just know the person is blacklisted. I don't want to talk.
I already.
I seriously don't want to talk. Seriously.
When you hear I don't want to talk, it's over, man.
I already said that.
Isn't
Germany are
the
going to
funny
get
part?
there.
Isn't the funny part? Saudi remind me of like it's been like peak Ose, where he's gonna go defensively and go counter-attacking football. Yes, but the problem with him is that England team has too many individuals. They don't really play much as a team. And you see those individuals, they overhype them to one extent that like I just shook my dad. Is this player really that good of a player? I just shook my dad. Don't do this to this player. You see, when you do this to this player, you make them feel. When they now feel, this English bias, this is why I'm saying I'm very scared of Jadon Sancho going to United because firstly, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not a manager that can give me that so much confidence. Like he will train this player for him to become a baller. An English agenda, too much hype on English agenda. Be like, so why is he not playing for national team and he's coming to United and balling? What if Sancho flop? Do you know the narrative that people is gonna be saying out? The narrative just because it's the Jadon Sancho. So the English agenda is somehow like it's very toxic, and especially social media and Twitter is very very toxic. I'm not saying it's gonna go to United and flop, or it's gonna be a wrong player. It will go there and show how good of a player he is. But my problem with my problem is the English agenda will not let us rest. They will not let us rest because of what they overhype their player too much. That them they say they know that player is an average player, but they want to make him one of the most the goat of all good. I'm like, no, easy, please, easy on this. I remember when Chelsea signed Kai Havertz, people call him Shai Havertz, break Siberia. I was only the one that stood there. I stood for him because I get so many banters just because I said he played so likely like Zinedine Zidane. I get so much banter just because I stood with him. Now it's called the DCF final. People can't even say a word anymore. They have to hit their word. So most of them already sending me sending me a text message on social media. So because I stood by him, because I've seen how good of a player he is. So sometimes you need to say something to prove it to people that I know what I'm saying. When I say something, I'm always very right. You may not believe it now, but you eventually believe it when time comes in. So like I understand people when people talk on kind of this, and in the era of social media, we can't do anything about it. We just have to like accept the way it is being brought into the world we are at the moment. Because social media at the moment is very toxic. People go with statistics, SGG, and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, like that guy. Who's that guy on this panel that started watching in 2007?
So like
what's that guy's name again?
Abdurrahman.
Where is he? Abdurrahman, man. Yeah, man.
So when all this kind of stuff, like sometimes you just shaking and be like, oh, I don't know what to say about this people.
It's still like land gate. I don't care what you say. It's still like land gate.
Better hope he doesn't win that Euros, man.
What?
If he wins the Euros, he can't say.
Yeah, if he
Morata.
Morata.
He's back to his classic self.
God, you're mad. Shut up, foolish boy, foolish player, idiot. What's he complaining about?
I think he was saying he's foul or something like that.
One-on-one, he won't score, and he's complaining.
That's not one-on-one, no, bros.
Yeah, he was under pressure by the number.
What's that?
That's not one-on-one, no. That's a tough angle.
It's not a clear one-on-one.
It's not a clear one-on-one, no. That's actually very good.
Under challenge.
Very good attempt. Very good attempt on Morata's part. If you ask me.
Stupid player.
You're just thinking, stupid player that scored one of the best goals of the Euro.
You can't even abuse Morata. That's the scary part about it.
Anybody who is abusing Morata now, you know the person hates Morata.
No, it's not about hate, Morata.
It's just pure hate, man. Come on, man. This one is hate, man. Come on, man.
Doesn't make him more world class. You know?
What else does the Morata have to do? Does he have to score by farting in the air?
You know the funny thing about Morata will see like 10 chances. He will miss like 8 or 9, then he will score one of it.
Hey man. Guess what? That stat worked today.
But Blue Eyes, you asked me, you said, what if Larry Loud gets win the Euro? Yes, let me wait to then. To then, it's still
I
like,
didn't say that. I didn't say what if. I'm just saying. I think it was somebody else that asked you that question. But yeah, another way to put it is, okay, there you go. Larry, he has a chance. He has a chance to win, man.
yeah, let's wait till he wins it. Like, I won't. It's still like Loud for now. Like, you couldn't win against Croatia that was playing 120 minutes. You know, like they were playing like weekend. They scored on penalty. I was expecting England to win that match because I bet on them to win. That's why it's like hard case. So
No problem, man. So does it mean Zidane is Lenedin Lidan because he lost to Chelsea twice?
Did he win? Did he win the Champions League 3 times more than Chelsea?
No, I'm just saying. But he lost twice to Chelsea.
Huh? And he wants to win Champions League. So what?
But we're talking about what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately?
Southgate won for me lately.
Sorry?
I said, what has Southgate won for me lately?
Well, he went to World Cup semis, man.
Okay,
did they win it? Did they win it?
Like, bro,
game over. Game over.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. How many England teams have gotten to the semis in the World Cup? You can't do that.
A bunch.
A bunch. Are you sure about that? How many is that? What do you mean a bunch? It's not a lot.
They played. When did they play Cameroon? When they lost to Cameroon? Was that semi-finals or quarterfinals?
I think 90. It was
Italy 90.
I think it was
90. Yeah, that was 90. I think it's when that referee Winchi Cameroon was supposed to win, then England went through. I think that was semis. Correct me. Somebody correct me. Semis or quarters? I might be wrong. Sorry, Eric. I might be wrong, but that was a big game. I know it was either quarters or semis, but don't quote me on it.
The point is that nobody expected. You see, this is what I dislike about when people revise history. They go back and say, "Oh, actually, England was supposed to." No, nobody was.
No, not that. No. You know, I just do it based on how far they've gone.
Look at the way they're slowing the game down, passing around, enjoying themselves.
Let me actually check that. England versus Cameroon.
All I'm saying is, I don't know who asked me the question if he wins. All I'm saying is, I expected more from them against Croatia in the semi-final because, like, Croatia was really tired. They were playing 120 minutes back to back.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, Zaba.
I was one who said it.
Oh my God!
You're right.
Oh yeah, Zaba.
Off the bar.
What is Spain national team doing? Use your native to. Why are you passing out?
You're right, and Croatia, England should definitely have beat Croatia, but Croatia were not playing like they were tired, man. They were playing like they were on honestly, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
England looked exhausted. Yeah.
Yeah, it could have done something differently to change the tactics. And let's be honest, like, yeah, I can say, oh, the path to the semi-final was easy, but I won't say that. But I think Croatia, they look so there wasn't play that they were tired, but like you would expect them to beat like a Croatia team. It's not like they have many quality compared to England, you know.
To be fair, they beat them after in the Nations League, but you know, it's not the World Cup.
Nations League.
Beat them, yeah.
Portugal won it, I think. So
yeah, they did, yeah.
So I don't know why I should be giving Southgate like credit now, you know. So,
no, you shouldn't. You don't need to do that. But I'm saying that people are going too far when they're saying like, "Oh, he should be replaced. He's trash." You know.
I think it has to do with the quality of his football. Yeah. I don't think because the dislike. It has to do with the quality of his football.
And that confuses me so much. Why are you concerned? Why are people so concerned about the quality of the football in international? It doesn't matter. It's about winning.
I mean, you watch football like entertainment. You want to be entertained. You want to enjoy football.
And that's not the way. That's not the way I see it, man. International football is different. International football is about winning.
Just need to get the result. However you get it, doesn't matter.
Enjoyment, entertainment. I don't watch it because I want to watch it. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you're correct. You're correct. In general, you're right. But
and I enjoy Messi or Maradona more playing than a Ronaldo, or like any other. Just goes like a Lewandowski. You know those guys show you magic, show you skills on um when playing. Even when those were like just name.
Guys, it's full time, guys. Full time. Give me your take on the match before we go to the second one.
That was a crazy game.
Don't sleep on Spain. Don't sleep on Spain, man.
Without
Okay.
defense. Without defense.
Spain might get knocked out in the next round. I'm not even. I'm sorry. All the people who like Spain. They might
But
get
again,
knocked
don't
out.
sleep on Spain. Don't sleep on
Okay,
Spain.
No
we'll
one is
see. We'll
sleeping
see.
on them. No one is sleeping on
I'm,
them, but they
I'm,
might
I
get
might be.
without defense, they might get knocked out.
But like it's not even
I'm not
about.
sure, man.
We have to give credit also to Croatia. To be honest, it's not the same Croatia since like 2018, and they were still able to go to like half time. I mean, what was it called? Extra time with this fancy that still have like young players, young blood, like people that can score. So I think we have to give them also credit, and they are without like the second maybe best player in Perisic. So like the person to score they didn't have it. So credit to them. Spain played good though. But their defense, I don't know what happened. Spain is like that doesn't concede a lot. But to concede 3 goals,
See, Croatia should have scored more before Spain equalized and scored their goal back. They should have killed the game.
like
It should have been killed.
they
from
can score so much so they can concede a lot. I think in UK I'll be worried because the amount of goals they concede right now. 3 goals against like a Croatia that threats the goal, threatening the goal, and they don't have like Mandzukic, something just missing from that defense. But going forward, they're good, but something just missing from that defense. And those times Croatia couldn't make it against a tough team, they could have lost this game easily.
Yeah.
But good performance for them for today, but they have to step up their game to go through this tournament.
Yeah. They can't do see, there's nothing what's called this man can do. What's his name? The Spain national okay, can't do anything. He will keep playing the same formation over and over again. If they play France, France will beat them. With the amount of space that are giving Mbappe, lubrication will enter, and France hardly concede goals. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Croatia tried, but I didn't expect them to score 3 goals. But they also conceded 5, which is very bad. But Spain, man, look.
Who is in that?
Exactly.
Who is in that defense? Like,
Put your foot.
let's be honest. Who is in that defense? Name me.
That's what the problem is. If you give Mbappe those spaces that they were giving what's called those strikers, if you are giving Mbappe those spaces, oh my God, in heaven. Mbappe will make record in the Hero 5 goals. 5 goals. Only him. He will score 5 goals. Only him. If you give him those chances.
Yeah, true. But Croatia did what they can do though. Like not
they have tried their best. See, you can't kill yourself. See, you cannot kill yourself. You just have to try and leave try your best and leave the rest.
Even that are just like they're just like
exactly.
I'm playing a tournament because it's supposed to be Lovren and Vidal, but it's not Lovren anymore. Even the left back is new people. Like and that goes is still young, so like he's a new guy too. So like credit to them, they did enough. It's a good score down, even though it's not good, but like if you have both team, you will say, "Oh, Spain definitely going through." They did the best.
They cannot keep themselves. They have tried their best.
Of course, I mean, when
so
you have
Fraser,
Mandzukic and Perisic and all of these, Kramaric, even I didn't even know if he played today. Rakitic out is gonna be a plus, and I know I'm talking about Blue Eyes slandering Kovacic, but Kovacic has to step up his game. Like I don't know.
Fraser, give me your take on the match.
It looks like Spain are really starting to find their flow. Like after that first goal, I didn't really expect this. Once they gave that own goal away, I really did not. I couldn't have said it was going to end 5-3 in extra time. Like that surprises me.
Exactly.
But
First it was Poland, now it's Croatia. They need to
yeah,
fix
but
that defense, man.
at the same time, yeah, see, that's what I was about to say. At the same time, Croatia's defense isn't anything special, and like they're missing Perisic today as well. Like, what else do they really have up the front to really have
Yeah,
that spark?
yes,
So you can't, like, it's hard to expect too much more from Croatia. I think they fought hard. They did well. They kept themselves in the fight. But then once it got to extra time, you could see the difference in the squads. Like
You just fumbled, yeah.
Spain made those subs late in the second half, and they made more subs again in extra time. They had the extra energy, and they utilized the wide areas and just kept getting around them and putting those crosses in and just tore them apart. But I think Croatia deserved credit for being in the fight, but Spain deserved that win today.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that own goal, the way the game started as well, was quite unlucky. Like the goalkeeper just was not thinking. I don't know what happened there. And for them to come back from a goal down, like if you told me like at the start of the Euros that Spain was going to come back from a goal down with Morata leading the line, I would not have believed you. But it happened, so they deserve it. Good on them. We'll see what happens in the next round.
Wow. Yeah, look, give me a take on them, Matt, before we round up this thing. Then we'll go to the France one.
Yeah. I think everybody's said most of it. Yes, entertaining match for the neutral. I didn't really pay attention to it too much. I wasn't focused on. I'm focused for the next one. I want to watch the next one.
Yeah, we're going to talk about this one. We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're doing this thing. This one.
It was a good match for the neutral. Anybody who doesn't watch football or who hasn't who got into football is a good match.
As much as I bat Morata today, he scored a goal as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
Morata's
great
like-
goal. It was a
Morata's
great
like a
goal.
striker you can't even abuse. That's my problem with you. You can't even abuse him.
No. Yeah, Morata scored a very nice goal. We'll see how he does in the next round, but there's still
Yeah,
issues
that's
with
against
spacing.
France. If France beat Switzerland, they face France in the
Yeah, it's
quarterfinal.
an interesting team. I don't think they'll go very far. I think they might get knocked out of the next round, but we'll see.
Oh God. Exactly. So guys, join my second stream for the France versus Sweden, guys. Let me put the what's called the link out here, and I'll put it on Twitter. Guys, 3-4-3, Varane, Singlet, Kimpembe,
Yeah, they're playing three at the back.
Pavard, Rabiot, Pogba, Conte. 3 at the back. What the heck?
Not even Conte playing as the central back, but long.
Griezmann, Benzema, Mbappe. I'm trouble. 3-4-3. What the heck? 3-4-3. Singlet, Varane, Kimpembe.
Their left back is injured. Their left back is injured.
Is it Hernandez? Is it?
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, and Hernandez are injured.
Is Mendy in the squad?
sorry,
Ferland Mendy?
No, it's not.
No, it was when they were to announce the email.
Wait,
So guys, join my second team, guys. Join my second team. So guys,
What was the question? Wait. Eric, what was the question?
No, I said is Ferland Mendy in the squad?
No, he was injured. It was injured.
He's injured? Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, can you post the link on here? Because I don't have you on, I don't have Twitter.
Okay, I posted this is the link. This is the link here.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so guys, join the France Switzerland. But when I'm seeing the back three now, we'll see how it goes. So peace, everybody. Peace. Like that video, guys. Subscribe, guys. Like that. Keep the like coming, guys. Like that vid. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Peace, everybody. Peace, guys.